Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Uh, Welcome to this quiz competition. This quiz competition is the last limb, the extended limb of our AISSQ, which recently we all enjoyed so very much. And I'm pretty sure you must have really learned a lot from that AISSQ. Now, consider this competition also be to be one of the learning experiences. Don't consider it as a competition, just a competition. It is yet another learning experience. So no one is a winner, no one is a loser. Everyone is a winner if everyone is a learner. So with this intention only, we thought of keeping this quiz competition, which will kind of stir up or rekindle our kindled learning spirit, which we kind of ignited during the AISSQ. So in this quiz competition, I am the host as well as your quiz master. I'm your humble host, but maybe a little strict quiz master, but that's okay. That's my job. Don't take me seriously. Also, I expect and request some cooperation from all of you. So please very keenly listen to what I'm speaking and in which direction I'm going to lead you to. So before starting any event, we invite the auspiciousness from all around us. So it's time to therefore join hands together and join me keenly in chanting these invocation prayers. You can join with me. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjan Salakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणद्रष्टे सर्वप्रत्यय हेतवे अस्ताच्छाया योक्ताया सदा भासायते नमः. Om Namo. Thank you very much. Now we'll start the competition. It's already 5-2, and I'm seeing that, by the way, I forgot to mention my name to you. I am Sushant Sharma, and I'm your quiz master. You must already be knowing by now. Let me see how many quiz delegates, people who registered for the quiz, have joined as of now. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in any case, if someone who registered for the quiz and he has not logged in on this Zoom session with his delegate ID, it's time to rename yourself with your delegate ID. So the format is your delegate ID and a hyphen and then your name. So for example, QP009 and hyphen P Pranav. So how many are there? So yeah, Niket Kumar Jha is QP1. Okay. So maybe we can start. We can take 30 more seconds and see if someone else joins us. Otherwise, we will start our elimination round.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, means what is the duration of the quiz, sir? Timing from 5 to
It will go till at least 7:30.
2.5 hours. Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I think we can start the quiz. 11 quiz delegates have joined as of now. So I'm going to share the screen. So this is the theme of this quiz, Science and Beyond. It is being organized by Bhaktivedanta Institute, Kolkata. And this quiz is dedicated to Dr. T.D. Singh, the visionary behind AISSQ sessions and such events like this quiz competition. Sri H.H. His Holiness Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swamiji, the founder director of Bhaktivedanta Institute. So the guidelines, once again, I like to reiterate the guidelines. So the questions will be based on the topics covered in various talks of AISSQ. This has time and again been intimated to you. We are not going to cover or touch any aspect which has not been dealt in AISSQ, the AISSQ 2022. The questions will be of these types. There will be objective questions, which again will be of two types, single multiple choices, and then there will be objective questions with definite answers. There will be easy objective questions and there will be challenging objective questions also. Then there will be narrative questions which require a detailed answer from the participants. Also, there would be some pictorial questions which will require the participants to answer facts related to the picture as asked in the question. In the case of narrative questions, following will be treated as evaluation factors: correctness of the answer, confidence of the participant, flow and consistency in the answer, presentation skills of the presenter, and also there will be miscellaneous other factors which the judges have agreed upon. There is going to be absolutely no negative marking and there is going to be no passing because this is a virtual quiz competition. Audience rounds will involve questions which are both objective as well as narrative. There will be a time limit to answer each question. In the case of narrative question, the participants will get time to frame their answers. We will tell you what that time limit is. Participants are expected to refrain from taking help from a close by 8. Yeah, please don't do that. In case of any such incident, this unfair participation will immediately be disqualified. So please play very fairly. The participants are expected and advised to get conversant with various Zoom features, such as, because I expect that nowadays the young population are very techno savvy. So they must definitely be knowing how to use a chat box on Zoom, how to test this muting and unmuting and raising hand, and you know how to switch your videos on. And definitely you must all be equipped with a good microphone because it is very important that there will be verbal rounds, many of them. Okay, so let us first uh, do something. I will request all the participants here, the registered delegates, to send a hi to our Dipankar. By the way, all your chats will be going to Dipankar Sarma. You can see in your chatting options. He is the person to whom you shall be sending your responses. Okay, so can you just send him hi so that we are like sure that you know how to use the chatting facility. And Dipankar, you have to intimate me that now I can rest assured, now I
Yes,
can start.
I got a few 7 responses.
Yeah, others also, please. There are, I guess there are 12,
I
13
see.
participants.
Yes, Dinesh, Shubham, Shankalpa, Niket, Mrinal, Akash, Piniti. This many name I got. Yes, Ishwar.
Sulagna, did
Sulagna and
you?
Debashis, they have sent to the host. They should
Uh, yeah.
resend it again to Deepankar. Please
Sulagna,
select the
yeah.
name of, yeah.
Yeah, please select it now. Please send it to Dipankar because otherwise
Yes,
it will be
Pranav, I
difficult.
got it from you.
Did you get from Sulagna and Debashish?
No, no, not yet.
Sir, myself Shulagna here.
Could you please send a chat to Dipankar Sharma?
In the chat box, besides to
Yeah.
there is a drop down button. You can use it to select the name of Deepankar Sharma.
Okay, sir. Okay, just a second.
Yes, I got 10 messages till now. Yes, 11 from Sulagna. Not from Devashish yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Devashish, yes,
7,
12.
13 are there. So I think someone has. Niket, you got from Niket?
Yes, yes.
Akash, Mrinal,
Yes, yes.
Shubham, Ishwar,
Ishwar, yes.
Dinesh, And
Dinesh, yes.
then
Yes.
Shashank Jalawadi.
Shashank, no.
Shashank, could you please unmute yourself, and we just want to ensure that you understand this chatting facility. And Nandakishore.
Nandakishore, yes.
Okay,
Benedi,
so I
Benedi,
think Shashank was there, but he is left or what? Something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There are 12 of them.
Yeah, I got 12 messages.
Okay, so very good. So it means it's a signal from you that I can now start the elimination rounds. Okay,
Yes.
very good. So out of these 12, we will select 10 participants. So that we will do with some elimination rounds. So in this elimination round, please listen to me very carefully. I'll be throwing a question to you, and you will get only 20 seconds to respond to that question by by submitting your answer in the chat to Dipankar Sharma. So 20 seconds in the chat to Dipankar Sharma is very important. After 20 seconds, the chat shall be disabled, and your answers will not be accepted. And then in those responses, we'll assess them and we will filter the correct answers. So are we ready, Dipankar?
Yes, I'm
I
ready.
hope it is understood. Okay. So now the first elimination question is on your screen, all eyes to be glued on the screen. Question 1. Three laws of motion were given by whom? And the time starts now, Dipankar.
Yes, it is done.
So Dipankar, how many responses did you get?
Sorry. Yes, so I got all the responses, and few
From
of them
everyone?
were twice. So,
Yeah, please tell me who.
sorry, are you announcing the answer?
No, yeah, so, okay, so the correct answer, okay, I have to speak the correct answer, right? So everyone knows it's Newton.
Yes.
So who has replied with the correct answer, which means Newton?
Everyone has replied with the correct answer.
But you say that there are some
I mean, they sent it
repetitions.
twice, the same name. Yes. So
So
it was someone
everyone
saying
has,
Newton and
so
Isaac
all the
Newton.
12 have given the correct, right? Correct answers.
Yes.
It
Yes.
means I have to throw the second elimination question to you.
Yeah. Just to, can I say something?
Please.
Just, it's good if you just send your answer once. Otherwise, it might be, confusing.
Yeah, just send your answer once, not twice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, confide on the wonderful Zoom. Alrighty, so second question is, you are ready? Okay. Name the scientist who said science without religion is lame and religion without science is blind. And your time starts now.
Done.
Wow. So Dipankarji, please let us
Yes.
know.
So, yes, would you like to reveal the answer, please?
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, well, who said it? Shravan, you guessed? You like to guess? Okay.
Albert Einstein.
Very nice. So Albert Einstein. So Who is a fan of Einstein? Deepankar, please let us know.
So I think I got answers, and the correct answer, I'll announce the name of the correct answer is Sulagna Bharat, Dinesh Joshi, Shubham Jha, Akash Bhullar, and Ishwar, and Pininti Nandakishore, Mrinal Kumar, Devashis, and yeah.
How many are there?
So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Pranav said Einstein, Heisenberg, Bohr. So it's like 3 names together.
Yeah, let count Pranav also. How many are there now?
So I think we have 9 of them.
Okay, so let's take the name once again. I think it's Piniti, right?
Yeah.
Piniti, can you please raise your hand? Just raise your hand. Nandakishore Piniti, please raise your hand. Yeah, and
Okay.
keep your
Then
hand raised all the time throughout the session. Okay, next was
Devashish.
Devashish, please raise your hand. Next,
Rinal,
Nidal, raise your hand, please. Yeah,
Ishwar,
please raise your hand, Ishwar. Great. Next,
Pranav,
yeah, Pranav. Mridal, where did you? Please don't lower your hand, Mridal. Uh, Pranav. Yeah, and next,
Akash,
Akash. Next,
Shubham,
Shubham. Shubham, please raise your hand. Okay, who's the next one?
Dinesh,
Dinesh, raise your hand. Next,
Sulagna.
Sulagna, please raise your hand. So someone has to tell Subham how to raise the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I
8.
see 8 raised hands.
Yeah, Shubham has not raised the hand. Shubham, can we hear from you?
Yeah, if you are on laptop, there is a button or icon saying reactions. Click on that and you can see the option to raise the hand.
Hmm, not yet. Can we have a word with you, Shubham?
Just a second, let me unmute him.
Yeah, sir. Actually, there's clap and there is thumbs up. There is no this raise hand.
Are you in laptop?
Yes, sir.
Then it will be
Reactions,
below the
reactions.
reaction icons.
So in the reactions only I'm clicking. There is clap. There is thumbs up.
Yes, below those icons, there would be said raise
Raise
hand.
hand. It is written.
How to then, sir? It's not going below there.
It is
Just
not a reaction, it is a raise hand.
Yeah.
Not there, sir.
okay. If it is not there, then click on more.
Yes.
It will be there. If you are
Click
using
on.
older version, more. 3 dots were there saying more.
Ah, so
Yeah.
that is also not there. There's view options. Uh, 1 second, sir.
Just
Yeah, more. Okay.
more. Yeah. Click on that. You might see it.
In that also there's a chat and there is this. There is chat and there is this. There's no raise hand.
Okay. Then
Now
is there any
let
permanent
let
yeah.
me try.
There's
You are
rename for me more.
Shubham, right?
Yes, sir.
Shubham.
I got it, sir. I got it. In
Okay.
the participants, I've got it. Raise hand.
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
Shubham, I'd like to clap for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, sir.
Congratulations. Okay, so yeah, all of you have made it to the next round. So how many are there? 8, right? 8, 2, 3,
9.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We want one more. So for the next elimination, all of you don't have to respond. All understood? The ones who have raised their hand, who have made it from the first elimination round, they don't have to answer next question. We just want one more. Okay. So whosoever answers first in the chat box will be making it. So are we ready, Dipankar?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Whosoever answers first in the chat box.
And
Question
correct.
3. And the question is, fill in the blanks, was the first unmanned Earth satellite built by India? Time starts now.
Yes, done.
Done. So Dipankar, who is that lucky one?
Would you reveal the correct answer, please?
Thank you for reminding me again. I think it's Aryabhat was the
Yes.
first unmanned
So,
Earth satellite built by India.
yes. So I have two correct answers, but we will take the first one, and it
Yes.
is Niket Kumar Jha.
Niket, congratulations. You are in the semi-finals now. Can you please raise your hand? So Niket has raised his hand.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So all of you, give me some time, please. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to announce the name of some scientists, and you are going to rename yourself after those scientists' name. So one by one, I will speak the name out. Akash, could you please rename yourself as Archimedes? So in fact, I will do it on your behalf, okay? So Akash, you are Archimedes. Please unmute him so that.
Yes, Akash, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. I'm. Yeah.
So always remember your name, okay?
All right.
Devashish, you are Bohr after the great Niels Bohr. Please unmute him so that we can hear from him. Oops. Just a second.
I can help you with renaming.
Yeah,
if
could you
you
please rename it after the delegate ID? So Devashish, please unmute him. And
Yes, sir.
what is your name? New name?
You are not audible,
Am I
Devashish.
audible to you, sir?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Your new name is Bohr, okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Third is Ishwar. His name would be Copernicus. Unmute him,
Okay.
please.
I'm doing
I will
it. Yeah.
unmute. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Co-
Copernicus.
So Copernicus is your new name, okay?
Okay.
Niket, your new name is Dalton. Dalton. Dalton.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
always remember your new names. Okay. So Pranav. Pranav, your new name is Eddington. Eddington.
Yes, sir. Eddington.
Okay. Yeah. Get conversant with your new names. Who is Shubham Jha? Shubham Jha, your new name is Faraday. Faraday.
Right, sir. Michael Faraday.
Very good. Beautiful. Dinesh. Dinesh, your new name is Galileo. 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 Okay, Dinesh.
Yeah, yes, sir.
What is your new name?
Galileo.
Yeah, it will take some time for you to remember the new names. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will be calling you participate with your new names. Okay. So just be conversant. Mrinal, your new name is Herman. Herman.
Okay, sir.
What is your new name?
Herman.
Herman. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nandakishore, your new name is Isaac. ISSAC. Isaac Newton. So your new name is Isaac. What is your new name? Please unmute him. Dipankar, his name is not changed yet.
I
Yeah,
think,
but it's not reflecting.
okay, is it changed
Yeah,
now?
good. Isaac. Good. And the last one is our. It's done. It's done now. It's done. You
Yeah.
want to say anything? Yeah, it's changed. Okay. And Sulagna, your name is Jule. Joule.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Jewel.
Sulagna, can we hear from you?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we need to switch off the video of our Quizmaster. Do we have him back? Yet?
Yeah. Meanwhile, maybe you can share your
Yes.
screen.
Just a minute. So,
Yeah. We have wonderful quotes for all of us to.
Sorry for the mishap. Yes, it's okay now.
Yes.
So
yes.
thank you. Okay, so now we should we have so congratulations, and we will now jump the next round's actual quiz. So let me share the quiz. So this quiz is broken into many rounds. This is the first round. This round is objective. There is a time limit of 20 seconds only to answer every question. A right answer will earn you 10 points, and there is no negative scoring, and there is no passing of questions. Is this clear? So the first question is for Archimedes. Please unmute Archimedes. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So the question to you is, choose the correct option regarding aging of humans. We can slow aging using modern cold storage methods. B, we can modulate aging. C, we can control it using modern technology. Or D, aging is inevitable. Time is started now.
Aging is inevitable, sir. D.
That's correct answer. 10 marks for Archimedes. Congratulations. You can
Thank you,
mute
sir.
yourself. Next question is for Bo. Please unmute Bo. You are ready? Hello. You are ready?
Yes, sir.
Name any 4 universal constants. Time starts now.
It's universal constant of gas, and number one, and number two, Planck's constant.
Mhm,
Number three, speed of light at a vacuum,
mhm.
and number four, Joule's constant.
Okay. So I think 10 marks for him. Thank you. Congratulations. Next question is for Copernicus. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your question is, what does the words translate to Athato Brahma Jigyasa? What does this words translate to? Now, therefore, one should inquire into the nature of Brahman, the absolute truth. Or B, now, therefore, one should inquire into the science of creation, the universe. Is it C, now, therefore, we need to think about ourselves? Or is it D, now, therefore, we need to think about others? What is the correct answer? Time has already started.
Option yes, sir.
Okay. Is the final answer?
Sir?
Option A?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's correct. 10 marks for Copernicus. Now, therefore, one should inquire into the nature of Brahman, the absolute truth. Okay. So next we have, just a second, give me a second. The question for Dalton. Are you ready, Dalton?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Niket, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's a new name. Okay. So your question is, choose the correct full form of COPD. Is it A, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, B, chronic obesity pulmonary disease? Is it C, chronic obstructive pulse disease, or D, chronic obesity pulse disease? What is the correct
A.
answer?
Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
Yeah, very good. 10 marks for Niket, which means Dalton. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Eddington, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, so your question is, which among the following are scientific theories of life's origin? A, spontaneous origin of life, B, theory of biochemical origin, C, panspermia, or is it D, all of the above?
All of the above, sir. D.
Good, 10 marks for this. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Faraday, are you ready? Question 6 is coming to you.
Yes, sir.
All righty. So your question is, what are the definitions of sinful and pious deeds according to Sri Vyasadeva? Time starts now.
So if we define the Vedas, then the PS deeds are which we follow. If we follow the Vedas, that are PS deeds, and the deeds that don't follow the Vedas are sinful deeds.
Okay. So since you partially answered, so maybe scorekeeper, you can give him 5 marks. Thank you. So
So what would be the right
Galileo
answer?
will tell you. So pious deed means sinful deeds which when we hurt anyone, harm one, or pious deeds when we don't harm someone, do something better. That exact answer we wanted. Okay, Galileo, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your question is, identify the two personalities in this picture.
Sir,
You're not audible.
yeah. Wait.
Come closer to mic.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, speak.
Yeah, sir. Socrates and Plato.
Yeah, congratulations. 10 marks for this. Thank you. Herman, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. When is International Yoga Day celebrated? 21st January, 1st May, 21st June, or 2nd October?
21st June, C.
Very good. 10 marks for that. Isaac, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's a beautiful question. What is the definition of the word mantra?
Definition. Mantra, sir.
What is the meaning of this word mantra? 5 seconds only.
Is statement or slogan which is an offering
Time's
to
up.
God.
Mantra would mean, time's up. Mantra would mean one which pacifies our mind. Mantra, man means mind and tra means one which pacifies. So no problem. There are many rounds. So scorekeeper, no marks for this. Jewel, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm there. Yeah.
Okay. According to Vedanta, what is the equation of living being? Is it A, living being is genome plus matter plus universe, or living being is matter plus mind plus organic chemicals, or living being is genome plus subtle body plus soul, or living being is matter plus neurons plus soul? Which of the options do you think is correct? Time starts now.
It is option B, living being equals to matter plus mind plus organic chemicals.
Okay, I think that's a wrong answer. The right answer is C. So no marks for that. Living being is genome plus subtle body plus soul. Genome is our physical body, subtle is mind, intelligence, false ego, and soul is spiriton. So no problem. So we come back to Archimedes. You are ready?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good. Name any three major metal pollutants in water.
Okay, so lead, chromium, and arsenic.
Okay, great. 10 marks for that. Bor, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So your question is, yeah, state one example each from Mahabharata and Ramayana showing the advancement of science in ancient times. Five seconds more only. Okay, no marks for that. Sorry. So I think Pushpak Viman and Brahmastra could be the answers. Let's just go to the next person. Copernicus, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So what is the most common cause for elevated serum cortisol level? Everyone knows about cortisol nowadays. Any clue?
Pituitary gland.
No, it's the wrong answer. The common cause is stress level. No problem. Dalton, are you ready?
Yes. Yes, ready.
So identify the correct order of evolution according to modern science. Is it biomonomers to simple molecules or protocells evolve to polymers? Or is it from simple molecules to biomonomers? Or is it D, both options A and C?
Sir, simple molecules evolve to monomers.
Yeah, correct. Congratulations. 10 marks for Dalton. Very good. Eddington.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. Which disease is caused due to telomere shortening? Asthma, Wilson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, or tuberculosis?
Alzheimer's. C.
Sorry?
Alzheimer's, sir. C.
Correct answer. 10 marks for that.
Correct. Oh God, it was a guess.
Correct. Oh, congratulations. Faraday. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Name the two forces which act on a sphere falling into water. Gravitational force and electromagnetic force, impulse and torque. Option C,
Sir,
gravitational
C,
force and...
gravitational force and buoyancy force.
Okay, yeah.
And so there's
Very
one
good.
mistake, sir, in the that was not Socrates and Plato, sir. That was Plato and Aristotle, I
That
believe,
was
sir.
Socrates and Plato. It's correct answer.
Right.
Okay, so gravitational force and buoyancy force are the correct answers. Give him 10 marks. Galileo, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
According to Vedanta, what among the following are the ways of acquiring knowledge? Pratyaksha, direct perception, Anumana, inference, Shabda is a knowledge received through bona fide authorities, or D, all
So
of the above?
all of the above.
Okay.
All of the above, D.
Okay, give 10 marks to him. Herman? Herman,
Hello, sir.
ready, right?
Yeah, ready.
One of the important quality that is essential in a healthcare provider is detachment, or is it attachment? Is it C, avoid end of life discussion, or D, avoid information?
It's A, detachment.
Yeah, very good. 10 for that. Isaac,
Yes, sir. Ready, sir.
ready? Okay. There are, fill in the blanks, number of amino acids used to make proteins in a human body. 20 or 46 or 100 or somewhere between 20 to 25,000. 20,000 to 25,000, which is correct?
20, sir.
Hmm?
20.
Option A?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Thank you. Congratulations. Jule?
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, name any three limbs in Patanjali yoga system.
So it is knee, it is elbow, and the wrist.
No, three limbs mean there are ashtanga, there are 8 limbs, 8 processes. What are the three processes among those 8?
Sorry, sir, I don't have any idea.
Okay, no problem. No points for that, but stay there. We have got many more rounds. So now it's time for the audience question, and we know how to handle this. The technical team knows. So you have to raise your hand if you know the answer for this question in the audience, not the participants, the audience, rest audience. And whosoever raises a hand first will get an opportunity to answer this question. And if the answer is correct, then you have to provide your details, your number and your email ID to Dipankar Sharma. Okay, so we are ready. So the question is, and yeah, you will get only 20 seconds once again to answer this. What is the full form of DNA? So who has raised a hand? Wow, who is the first one in the? Someone has.
It is Sankalpa. Shri
He's an
Sankalpa.
audience, right?
Yeah, he was a participant, but now he's an audience. Yes.
Oh, how come? He was.
He was
Okay, yeah, okay. So he didn't make it in the elimination round. No problem. So yeah, please, can we hear from you?
Sorry, deoxyribonucleic acid.
Very good. So please submit your details to Dipankar Sharma. You will get some goodies for that. Okay?
Sir, I'm pretty sure that was Plato and Aristotle by in the painting by Raphael, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. I also want to point that in round one, question number 7, the man who was pointing to the earth was Aristotle, and the man who was pointing upwards is
No, it's
Plato.
actually reversed. The Plato was pointing to the earth and Aristotle was pointing to the sky. It's a painting by Raphael.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He is right actually.
Okay, we can take it later, okay? But because we also clarified it number of times, so okay, so call for a score now. So I'll request our Shravan. Shravan, please could you please share the score? Okay, so these are the scores. Archimedes 20, Bohr 10, Copernicus 10, Dalton 20, Eddington 20, Faraday 15, Galileo 20, Herman 20, Isaac 10, and Joule no points so far. So let us now go to the next round. Yeah, this is round 2. This again is an objective round, but instead of 20 seconds, you'll be getting 1 minute because it's a challenging round. A right answer will earn 20 points. There is no negative scoring and no passing of questions. So instead of 10, now there are 20 points as reward for every correct answer. So Archimedes, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me just it's becoming a little difficult for me. So what do the results in this graph indicate? Species complexity has a direct correlation to the level of intelligence. Species complexity does not have a direct correlation to the level of intelligence. Is it C, lower species don't have intelligence, or D, lower species don't have consciousness? Time starts now.
So let me intervention the matrix. Species. I think, sir, it's a species complexity has a direct correlation with the level of intelligence.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations, 20 points.
Thank you, sir.
Board, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells in terms of any dependency on oxygen? Time has already started. What is the difference between these two cells in terms of their dependency on oxygen? Do you know the answer? Are
No,
you
sir, no
unmuted?
idea.
Yeah. Come again?
So don't mute yourself. Just keep it unmuted. Yeah.
No, sir, no idea.
Okay. He says no idea.
What is? No idea. Okay. Okay, no problem. Next question. Copernicus.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Who said this code? I saw in it the atom, the key to the deepest secret of nature, and it revealed to me the greatness of the creation and the creator. Is it Max Planck or David Bohm or Max Born or is it Niels Bohr? Who quoted this?
Niels Bohr, sir.
It's a wrong answer. You'll be given only one opportunity. So the correct answer is Max Born. So no marks for that. Max Born spoke this. Dalton,
I
can
don't
we have
see
you, Dalton? Niket?
I don't see him in the list.
Was it a network problem?
Okay, just a moment. Where is that? Maybe you lowered your hand. Yes. Please do not lower your hand. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now it is coming.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Please don't lower your hand ever. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your question is, Maxwell equations have got inputs from which of these following scientists? Gauss, Newton, Faraday, or Einstein? So who are those scientists who inspired Maxwell with these equations?
The gauze.
And
Okay. It is multiple choice. Okay,
yeah,
so
that's right.
Gauss, Faraday, Gauss, Faraday.
What is the final answer? You got 10 seconds to answer.
Yes, sir. Gauss, Faraday.
Okay, great. So 20 points for that. Eddington,
Sorry.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
okay, so it's a interesting question. You are ready for that?
Let's see.
Okay. What is Eugen Wigner's thought experiment?
Eugen Wigner.
What is the thought experiment by Eugen Wigner's?
Let me think. I read it about somewhere. Okay. Illustrate his belief. Yeah, consciousness is necessary for this thing. Very small particles. What is that? Quantum mechanical measurement.
What
Kind
is
of.
the thought experiment? What is the particular thought experiment? What is the setup?
That name of it. Cogito ergo sum.
No, we have got 20 more seconds for you to deliberate.
To illustrate his belief that consciousness is necessary to that quantum mechanical measurement process, like ultimate reality.
No.
The force binding the nucleons together is very weak when the distance between them is great. Weak nuclear forces.
No, that is not right. So I'll like to resort to Shravan who framed this question and tell me, Shravan, how much should we give to him as his scores?
It is 0.
Okay, that was my idea also, but I wanted to confirm from Shravan. So no problem, Headington. Okay, so Eugen Wigner's thought experiment is a friend who is watching his friend conducting an experiment. And so that's a very famous thought experiment. You can explore it later.
A friend watching his friend conduct an experiment is an experiment.
Yeah. So this is the whole
Okay.
thought experiment, this whole setup.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Many more rounds to go, right?
Yeah. Faraday, you are ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, this is also interesting question. What is Searle's Chinese room argument?
Uh, sir, is Uh, so yeah, I believe so that this Curly said that a computer cannot have its own consciousness or understanding of the way a human mind has.
So what was that Chinese room argument?
Uh, so the computers cannot have a consciousness.
What is that setup? Chinese room. Why it is called Chinese room?
So there's an art. So basically, there's an artificial intelligence that claims to have understood Chinese.
Yeah. So okay. So it could not respond in time. So I think it's 0 for you. No problem. Next to Galileo. And also maybe if you could switch on your video also if possible while speaking. Yeah, answers. Galileo, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is questions for Galileo. State a difference between Paravidya and Aparavidya. It was talked in one of the beautiful talks.
Sir, Paravidya maybe like the materialistic education that we get without referring to the Vedantic knowledge or Vedas, but means Apara Vidya, and is like what we study in, try to implement that in the with the material education.
So Paravidya is?
Paravidya is like any study that relates to the Vedas, and Aparavidya like having the knowledge of Vedas and then applying or studying other things in context with the Vedas, that is Paravidya. And Aparavidya is not knowing the actual Vedic knowledge and going for the material education only.
Uh, your your answer was partially correct in terms of Aparavidya. Basically, Aparavidya means this information about this material world. Yes, Paravidya means the transcendental knowledge. So I think since I'm the quiz master, so maybe we can give you 5 for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 out of 20. So Herman, we are ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a interesting question. Which of the following statements is or are true? Each DNA molecule is a single gene, and DNA molecules are in the shape of a double helix, and mRNA molecules are single stranded. So your options are, is it only first or only second, or first and third both are true, or second and third both are true?
D, sir. Second and third.
Very good. That was prompt. So you got 20 for that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Now Isaac.
Yes, sir. Ready, sir.
Which of the following is true? A, deep ecology rejects ecocentrism. B, deep ecology rejects biocentrism. C, deep ecology rejects anthropocentrism. Or D, deep ecology accepts all. Deep ecology accepts all. Which is, according to you, is the correct? You'll get only one chance to speak. There was this beautiful talk by, I think, Devendra Mohan on this. Professor Devendra Mohan from ITBHU. Any clue?
Also D option. Option.
Yeah, that's wrong. Its correct answer is C. Deep ecology rejects anthropocentrism. So no marks for that. Jule,
Yes, sir.
ready?
Yes. Yes, sir. Ready.
Okay. So it's a kind of a narrative question. Yeah. What is prebiotic chemistry in 1 minute? Please answer.
Biotic chemistry. Sir. So basically, biotic chemistry is something which is oriented to biological phenomena, and prebiotic chemistry is study of organic compounds, like formation of organic compounds and like discussion about the origin and evolution of life.
Okay. So it's good answer. 20 for that. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you.
Archimedes, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. Experiments on which of the following suggested the wave nature of electrons? A. Electron diffraction by a crystalline material. B. Beta negative decay. C. Is it line spectra of atoms? Or D. Photoelectric effect? Which is the correct answer? Which is the correct option?
I read it a long time ago, sir. So let me electron diffraction by crystalline material. This doesn't look right to me. Beta decay is related to radioactivity, so probably not right. Line spectra of atom, I don't know what it means honestly. Photoelectric effect. So this is probably the right one. Let me just photoelectric effect. What was that? Something was sent on the sir. Probably D, sir. I guess.
What is the final answer?
D, sir. D. Photoelectric
Yeah,
effect.
this is the wrong answer.
Oh,
A is the correct answer.
okay, sir.
Okay, good attempt. Bore, ready?
Yes.
Which among the following is close to the policy of natural based solution for better water future and why? Is it decentralized solution or centralized solution? Which one is correct and why? Which one is close? No. 20 more seconds to go.
No, sir, I can't answer it.
Hello.
No idea.
Okay, no problem. So it is a decentralized solution on account of because it provides scalar solution, modular and flexible. On account of these reasons, it is closer. No problem. Copernicus.
Yes, sir.
So what is or are the differences between the Big Bang and Big Vision models of creation?
Uh,
These models were talked in the talk. Yeah. The two models of creation, Big Bang and Big Vision.
Spiriton and electron, sir.
You're talking of creation.
Just I know that, but no ideas.
No idea?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So Big Bang means Big Bang means there was a bang out of nowhere, whereas big vision means there's a purpose-driven creation with a vision. Okay, next.
Sir, but
Dalton. Dalton, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes.
The five subject matters with respect to Vedantic paradigm of creation are A. Ishwar, Jiva, and fill in the blanks. These three. What are the rest three?
5 subject matters with respect to Vedantic paradigm:
Yeah,
Ishwar, Jiva, Gyan, uh, then the knowledge of ultimate truth, to center truth, and Samadhi.
your voice is
Means it
breaking.
is based on the limbs. Yes, sir. It is based on limbs of yoga itself, like dharana, dhyan, samadhi.
Uh-huh.
So on these subject matters, Ved paradigm also of creation is there. Means
Yeah,
knowledge
10
of the
more.
absolute also.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
it's a wrong answer. So no score for
Yes,
that.
sir.
It is Ishvara, Jiva, Kal, Prakriti, and Karma. So you
Yes,
note
sir.
it down. Okay, Eddington, are we ready?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay, so this is interesting question for you. What
Again, tough
is
one.
the binding problem in neuroscience?
What is the what is the binding problem in
Or
neuroscience?
what? Yeah, what is the binding problem? What is
I'm
binding
not a
specifically?
biology student. Okay, I'll think. I think.
You could recollect something from the talk.
Okay, how different encoded by distinct brain circuits can be combined, like perception, decision, action. Neurons get connected, right? One neuron to different neuron, the memories get connected. What is a binding problem, no, in neuroscience? What is a binding problem in neuroscience? What is a binding problem in neuroscience? Binding problem, which means the neurons are not getting binded. Why are they not getting binded? Because of, are they not doing yoga? Stress, due to different stress, and lack of sleep. uh, Binding problem in neuroscience: lack of sleep and some heavy, yeah. Some accident due to which the permanent brain disorder kind of thing, then they do yoga, then things become normal.
Okay, you tried.
Neuroplasticity, yes, neuroplasticity
Okay, okay.
is achievable.
I appreciate your perseverance, but none was the right answer. Binding problem means a different perception. They are finally collating to one final experience. So this is a problem which they have not been able to solve. How the different neurons and how these different perceptions they get bound at the end of
Yeah,
the
I
day.
told, right, perception, decision, and
That
action.
you told in a different context.
I mean, how? So that is a question, right? How can it be exact? I mean, yeah,
Your
that's
this
an
binding problem is a hard problem in you were talking on something
न्यूरोसाइंस
else.
हार्ट सर क्या क्या लिंक कर रहे हैं
Yeah,
आप? न्यूरो दिमाग में है,
let us
हार्ट
let
कार्डियो
us
है,
let us go to
ये
the
कुछ
next
भी सर, यस
participant.
सर.
Faraday, are you ready? Faraday,
Yes, sir. Go on.
which of the following are the agreed upon values and concerns of the international community and the United Nations system? Tolerance, cultural identity, charity, or selflessness? So this is multiple options, multiple choices are there.
I believe, sir, it should be cultural identity should be there, tolerance should be there, and charity and selflessness is one thing only. So either one of them should be there. Uh, I will go with cultural identity, tolerance, and charity.
Okay, so only two options are correct, A and B, but since you covered tolerance and cultural identity, I like to give you 15 for that.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.
Next, Galileo. Ready, Galileo?
Yes, sir. Yes, am I audible?
What is the relationship between observer and observation? Can you please? I'm actually hearing my own echo. Yeah. What is the
Uh,
relationship between observer and observation? Explain it in relation to the double slit experiment.
Sir, the relationship between the observer and the observation. Yeah, sir. So in the double slit experiment, the observer is like the one having the conscious one, the person having the consciousness, or the being
Your
having
voice,
the.
there's so much noise. I can't make out you.
Yeah, sir. Now is it fine?
Yeah, keep speaking
maybe you
slowly. Yeah.
can go a
Yeah.
bit far away from the mic, please. Just a minute, I'll just unmute you. Yes, now you can speak.
Yeah. Now is it fine?
Yeah. Speak.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I was saying that the observer is the one having the consciousness, the person or the human being like who has the consciousness, and in the double slit experiment, that is the observer, and the observation is the event that is being happened and being registered by the conscious person. That is the observation. So in the double slit experiment, it was like. There was a slit there was a double slit placed between the observer and the person observed some fringes finally on the screen where the detector one where uh,
Can you answer it fast in 5 seconds?
yeah. So yes, that's what that I explained only that.
Okay, since you answered partly correct, I think maybe 10 for that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Herman? Herman, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. Art of end of life care includes A. Introspection, B. Is better understanding of sense of morality, C. To neglect the pain of patient, or D. Give as many physical comforts as possible to the patient.
Art of end of life care. Okay. Better understanding. Is it multiple correct, sir?
Yeah, there are
multiple correct type.
Yeah.
Okay. So better understanding of sense of morality will be there for sure, and give us D will certainly not be there, and introspection will also be there. So A and B should surely be there as an answer, and neglect the pain of a patient. I don't think it is possible. Neglect the pain of the patient. I'll go with A, B, and C, sir. I'll include also C in this.
Okay, so correct answers are A and B, but you'll get 15 for that.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. So those people, they should not neglect the pain of patients. Okay, Isaac.
Sorry, sir.
Ready? Okay. Neurobiological study of effect of yoga indicates A. Increase in cortical silent period CSP, B. Higher the CSP, higher the individual's health, or C. Is practice of yoga is beneficial, or is it D, all of the above?
Video effect of yoga, sir.
Hmm?
Let me think 1 second. All the above, sir. Option D.
Yeah, correct. All of the above. 20 for that. Thank you. Congratulations. Jewel, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Which of the following statements is correct? All biotic species are exergonic, while all abiotics are both exergonic and endergonic. All biotics are both exergonic and endergonic. All abiotics are only exergonic. Or is it D? All abiotics are only endergonic.
Exergonic. Okay. Sir, all biotic species are both exergonic and endergonic.
Which is the
And
correct answer?
yeah,
Correct.
just a second. All abiotic. Sir, option B is correct. And yeah, all abiotics are exergonic.
So which is the correct?
So I'm taking option B, and I'm taking option B only.
Yeah,
not
that is
C,
a
but
wrong answer. Answer A is correct. All biotic species are exergonic, while all abiotics are both exergonic and endergonic. Okay.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Now I'll throw a question to the audience. Audience, are you ready? So fastest fingers first, okay? So raise your hand if you know the answer. Are we ready, Dipankar?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So how are groundwater and surface water connected? So that was explained in the talk. Any hand raised? 20 seconds, by the way.
Not yet.
5 more seconds.
It's open for all. Anyone can raise hand.
Yeah, so time is over. So no problem. We have got many more questions for the audience. So scorekeeper Shravan, please could you share the scores?
Maybe it'll take some time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Archimedes 40, Bohr 10, Copernicus 10, Dalton 40, Eddington 40, Faraday 30, Galileo 35, Herman 55, Isaac 30, and Joule is 20. So what are the top scorers here? 55, 40. There are 2 for 40, right? And 35. 3 for 40. Okay. Archimedes, Dalton, and Eddington. So rest all, please, you can lower your hands.
So Herman, Eddington, Dalton, Archimedes, and Galileo are still going. Will keep their hands raised.
We'll keep their hands raised. Yeah, please.
Yes.
And any clue if we'll have to break the ties? So let me ask a question then.
We have uh, five top scorers.
Yeah, but we have to break ties between the 40s, right? So definitely Herman has made it to the final round. And among these three, we have to break the ties.
I think all of them made it to second round, right?
I think all of them made it top 5.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, finals. In finals, maybe if
Yeah, we don't
there
have
is
to
any.
break that tie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations. So we have Archimedes. Let me share. Let me see on the screen. Uh, good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Archimedes, Eddington, Galileo, Herman, and Dalton. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow. So congratulations, everyone. Here we do little bit of introduction. I will request these people, starting with Archimedes, to open the video and speak something about himself. Could you please share your video?
Hello, sir.
Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So my name is Akash, as you can see, and I'm sir 24 years old, 25 actually. You can say 25. And I have done, sir. I did my +1 and +2 in non-medical stream with physics, mathematics, and chemistry. After that, because of some trouble in my personal life, health-related issue, I could not continue that in that direction. I had to change my career in a way. So I did my BA, Bachelor of Arts, and then I did my MA English Literature after that. And currently I'm doing BSc, so it's a little bit shocked because doing bachelor again after bachelor. It's because, sir, if you don't know about it, IIT Madras started a bachelor in BSc in data science and programming in 2020, and it's a very great course. It's about data science and artificial intelligence. It's the new currency, as they say. So I took admission in it, sir, because as I told you that I did my 11th and 12th in non-medical. So I was interested in science throughout my life, but because of some trouble, I could not continue then. But now I got the chance again through IIT Madras. I gave a qualifier exam. It was not that difficult. You just have to study 1 or 2 months. You can clear it. The course is very rigorous. So I'm in the foundational level, you can say the end of first year, and I'm going to get into diploma next. So currently I'm learning data science and computer science, basically programming and stuff related to that. Yes.
Very nice. You got a nice name, Eddington. We are proud of you.
Thank you.
So will you bear if you give your new name for the next round? Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir, sure.
Your new name would be Aryabhatta.
Okay, sir.
So Dipankar, you can change
I will
the name.
rename, yes.
Rename him to Aryabhatta.
Yes,
and thank you. Maybe we can also hear from Galileo now.
Sir, I have a question. In this round, all the videos will be switched on all the time, right?
Yes.
It will be better if you keep the videos on, please.
Because, sir, I don't usually do this, sir, but Eddington is definitely cheating, sir. I'm damn sure about it, because you asked him a question about Chinese room experiment, and he was talking.
We will decide that later.
He was talking very weirdly, and I did a quick Google search, and the same thing was there. Literally the same thing.
Okay, that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, it's okay to keep the videos on.
Yes, sir. I'm going to keep my video on. Yes,
he didn't score for that.
Yeah, he did not, thankfully.
Okay. So next, Galileo, please, could you please turn your video on, and please, could you please put the spotlight on Galileo? Please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi, sir.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, sir. So my name is Dinesh Joshi, and I have done my bachelor's in information technology from Govind Ballabh University, Uttarakhand, and then currently I am enrolled into masters in the master's program at IIT Delhi, and my stream is computational biology, and basically it is an interdisciplinary branch where we are combining the elements of computer science, maths, statistics, and biology to study and do some research in the area of genomics and epigenomics. Like most of the speakers here presented their the contents that I am also doing some work in that field.
Yeah, good. So you're enjoying this quiz, right, Galileo?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give you a
Yes,
new
sir.
name. It's a very beautiful name of a Indian scientist. His name is Brahmagupta.
Oh, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sir.
Brahmagupta. Dipankar, please name him as Brahmagupta. Okay.
Yeah,
While we
sure.
hear from Dalton. Dalton is Niket. Yeah, Dalton, please. Please briefly tell about yourself. Keep your videos on, please.
Mm. Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, Niket.
Yes, sir. So my name is Niket Kumar Jha. Um I did my all the mainly schoolings like 10th class, 12th class from Kendriya Vidyalaya MBGM Center in Bangalore. Uh, then after that, I joined for Bachelor of Technology, means BE course in CMR Institute of Technology, Bangalore. There I completed my engineering. Then after that, I was working in one company for some time. I worked. Then after that, I started preparing for different competitive exams. So right now I'm preparing for different exams GATE, engineering services, and so many other exams, then defense exams and all those things. My main objective of thinking about spirituality is that I want to apply the principles and the deeper understanding of life in my day to day actual life. Like I want to get into the application part of spirituality. So first, when I attended the conference on science and spirituality in IISc Bangalore in around 2017, then I got to know so many things about it. uh, I started getting emails and so many good informations from the institute, and then I also got one book that's nine laureates talk on science and spirituality. That is also very inspiring book. So like this my interest also developed
Yeah, thank
regarding
you.
science and spirituality. Yes
Yeah,
sir, thank you sir.
very nice, Dalton Aka, Niket. So your new name is Charaka, Charaka.
Yes sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so next one would be, okay, I have to see here. It's getting confused. Herman, Herman. Please, could you please put your video on? Yeah, so please speak about yourself, Herman.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah.
So my name is Mrinal Kumar, and I have done my matriculation from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, being here. And currently I'm pursuing BTech in NIT Patna, and I'm in first year. My branch is CS Computer Science and Engineering, and that's all, sir. I'm from Patna.
Okay. Uh,
Hello,
what is
am I
Herman?
audible?
What did you say your real name is? I forgot. Uh,
Mrinal, Mrinal.
Yeah, Mridal. Mridal, yeah, it reminds me of one of my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Your new name is Dhawan, Dhawan.
Dhawan. Okay, okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So, and the last one would be our, who is the last one here?
Eddington.
Eddington was him only. We named as,
No, no, no. It's Archimedes.
okay. So Eddington, sorry, Eddington. Uh, sorry for the Eddington. Could you please, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, my name is Pranav, and I am from Telangana. So actually, I'm doing my BSc in economics from Triple IHL. I'm looking forward to go abroad to pursue my higher studies, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, Eddington, your new name is Ishwaran. It will be spelled as Easwaran. Okay.
Okay, Ishwar. Yeah.
Yeah, Ishwaran. So you can keep your videos on, or you can actually keep your video on when your turn comes, but definitely keep the video on. Okay. So
Yeah.
now I'm going to, it's time that I introduce the judges also, because the next rounds definitely require some expert judges to evaluate your presentation skills. And for that, I will request our Dipankar or someone from the technical team to uh, spotlight on the video of that particular judge. So first of all, let me welcome Dr. Ramji Repuka from IIT Ropar. If you could switch on your video, sir. I'll introduce him. Dr. Ramji Repika is an associate professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering and Center for Biomedical Engineering at IIT Ropar. He completed his master's in mechanical engineering at Jadavpur University, Kolkata, and his PhD in mechanical engineering at IIT Kharagpur. He worked as assistant professor in the Department of just a second. He worked as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at NIT Rourkela before joining IIT Ropar. Dr. Ramji Repika is also an associate editor of ASME Journal of Engineering and Science in Medical Diagnostics and Therapy. His research areas include heat transfer, applied thermal engineering, bioheat transfer, cancer diagnosis and therapy, RFA and MWA, biofluid mechanics, and refrigeration and air conditioning. And he's also very good in Patanjali Yoga system. So welcome, Dr. Ramji Repika. Can we have you on the screen? You can just say
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
hi to all
Sharma.
of us. Yeah, welcome. Next is our Mr. Prabhakar Ballapalli. His video can also be spotlighted on. Mr. Prabhakar Ballapalli is a lead engineer at Randstad working for Western Digital, one of the world's leading storage companies. Previously, he was with Seagate, Avago, LSI, and AGERE, I don't know how to pronounce it. Before joining the private sector, he was a scientist at Central Research Laboratory and contributed to many prestigious indigenous projects for defense. He received his MTech in signal processing from IIT Kanpur and has more than 10 publications and 3 patents to his credit. And he's also a director at Bhaktivedanta Institute, Bangalore. So welcome, sir. You can say hi
Hello.
to everyone.
Hi.
Yeah. And next we have Mr. Shrikant Chandragiri, who is a good friend of mine. Let me read out his profile. His video can be spotlighted on, please. Mr. Shrikant Chandragiri is currently working as a doctoral researcher at Max Planck Institute for Biology of Aging in Cologne, Germany. At present, his research involves investigating the mechanism of aging. He obtained his master's in genetics from Osmania University. After completing his master's degree, he carried out brief research in the notch signaling of T cell development and survival at National Center for Biological Sciences, Bangalore. He also worked at the University of Freiburg, UNIFR, Switzerland, on the molecular mechanism of membrane contact sites formation and its role in the facilitation of the transport of biomolecules between the organelles. These are very technical terms. He was a recipient of CSIR, ICMR, and DBT fellowships in India and the Swiss National Science Foundation SNSF fellowship in Switzerland. So he's a very bright student. Welcome, Srikant. You can say hi to all the participants.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good
Hey,
evening
it's
to
nice to see
all the
you all.
judges, wonderful judges. Okay, so let me now uh, open back the questionnaire. So this is round 3 with the 5 finalists. First of all, everyone in the Zoom meeting can clap, can give an applause for these finalists. They did good work. You can just react. So this round contains narrative questions, and you will be given 3 minutes to prepare your answer. We'll be asking a question to you, and you will get 3 minutes to prepare your answer, okay? And 3 minutes to present your answer for each question. It means you will be given 3 minutes to elaborate on your answers. So a right answer will earn you 30 points. Here, right answer, when I say right answer, it is not objective. So it will be like based on many factors. Those factors, some of those factors are, just a second, I will open that. Yeah, for example, They are confidence in answering. What is your, how confident you are in answering your question, the consistency in your elaboration, your presentation skills, your confidence, your presentation, how you are presenting the narration, and the overall impression the candidate has left, uh, that on the judges, they will be scoring individually. And lastly, the comprehension of the subject matter, whether you have been able to comprehend the particular subject matter, okay, corresponding to that particular question. So are we ready? So I think we are ready. Okay, so we go. So the first question is for Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta, are you ready? Your video should be spotlighted now. Okay, so
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
so your question is, which of the following environmental philosophy do you agree with, and why? Anthropocentrism, or B, biocentrism, or ecocentrism? So
Okay,
you
sir. So
have
I have
got,
3 minutes to prepare for
yeah,
it. So I'm
3 minutes.
gonna.
You can take 3 minutes to prepare for it, while we utilize those 3 minutes to deal with the audience. Once more, we have got a question for the audience. You can mute yourself, Aribhat. So, audience, so we are going to throw one more question to the audience. So audience, what is the difference between Sarga and Visarga with respect to creation? And you have to actually speak also on these two. So anyone can. Wow, there are 7 raised hands. So who is the first one?
I think it's okay. Charaka is our participants. Anula Milinder and Shri Vidya Chanaga.
So Anula, and who is the next one?
It's Shri Vidya.
Can we hear from Shri Vidya?
Please unmute yourself. Yes, you can speak now.
We are not hearing anything.
Yes. She's on mute.
Okay, you can take the next participant if no response is coming from her.
Copernicus.
Wow, Copernicus, what was his name?
I don't remember, sorry.
Yeah, Copernicus, please tell your name and start speaking.
Sir, can I answer?
Yes, go ahead.
The Sarka is the elemental creation, and the Visarga is the secondary creation. These are the two subjects of the Bhagavatam.
Can you speak something more about them, please, for our enlightenment?
Sir?
Can you speak something more?
Like the Sarka is elemental creation, which is created by 5 gross elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And the 5 sensual perceptions, and the 5 knowledge acquiring senses: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin.
Okay. So, okay, good. Thank you. Copernicus, what is your name? I forgot.
Ishwar.
Ishwar, thank you. So you can submit your details to our Dipankar Sharma. All right. Congratulations. So how many seconds are Arbata, are you ready? I think 30 more seconds for you. And in 5 seconds, we'll hear from Aryabhatta. Keep his video on.
Yes, sir. So
maybe you can unshare this.
All right. So,
yes, sir. Can you show me the question again, sir? So the question screen, it's not visible to me right now.
Okay, wait.
The difference between environmental philosophy, different kinds of.
Just a second.
Sure, sir, no problem.
This is a question.
Yes, sir. There's
Which of the following environment philosophy do you agree with and why? Anthropocentrism or biocentrism or ecocentrism?
So yes, sir, it is clear. So let me start, sir. So
can I stop the sharing?
Biocentrism, ecocentrism, anthropocentrism. It's a big word. So anthropocentrism. Okay, sir.
So your time starts now. Yeah, start.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of environmental philosophies out there, and the slides that one of the presenters came and showed us contained some of these environmental philosophies, such as anthropocentrism, whatever it is. I can't pronounce it properly. And other one was biocentrism and ecocentrism. So I don't remember the subtle difference between biocentrism and ecocentrism right now, but the difference was subtle. The main first of all, I agree with the environmental philosophy of biocentrism and ecocentrism, first of all. And this is because anthropocentrism was something related to, it was meant, it was actually, it was defined to keep the humans as center of the, world, let's say. So all the activities, environmental activities were, let's say, we keep the humans in center and do all the activities according to their wishes, so our wishes. So if we think that we have to deforest a big area and we have to build railway networks there, we'll do it, and that actually causes a lot of trouble in the ecology. And that's one of the examples of anthropocentrism, that humans are the primary animal, let's say, and everything revolves around us. Ecocentrism, biocentrism is something that we are all equal, all animals, we are also animal, right? We are our ancestors were chimpanzees, according to Darwin's theory at least, and we have evolved from there. And biocentrism is the philosophy that we as a human are not, we are not at the top of anything. We are just, although we are from a Vedantic point of view, we are the most evolved also, and we only in a human birth we can attain God. But in the ecological system, we don't have, if we don't consider ourselves the center point, all right, and we develop our our society and our nature, we take care of our nature by keeping everything balanced. That's ecocentrism, and I totally agree with that, because otherwise we destruct the environment a lot. And also from a spiritual point of view, I think
30 last seconds. Yeah,
okay, sir. If a spiritual point of view, I think ecocentrism is a lot more correct, let's say, because it's always said that a bhakta should be, it should not be selfish, right? So if we are not selfish, that will help us to become a better bhakta in the spiritual world, also in the material world. If we take care of the environment around us, if we conserve environment, if we don't just keep us as the center point, we take care of every animal, plants, trees, every form of life. That's a better way to sustain, I guess. Yes.
Thank you very much. So I'll request judges to score and on the background while we move to the next question. We'll come back to the judges later. So thank you, Arbhat. So we have now the next question for Brahmagupta. Brahmagupta, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, Brahmagupta. So your question, we can hear some background noises from. So okay, so your question is, describe the Vedantic model of consciousness. So your time for preparation starts now. Question is understood, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good. I'll stop the share. No. Okay. Yeah. So next, I have to ask the question to the audience. Come again?
I mean, he could just write it down, the question in his note.
Yeah. So you have understood the question, right, Brahmagupta?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So audience, once again, Deepanka Prabhu, be ready. So here's the question. What is a telomere? So let's see how many hands are raised. Wow, 6 participants. What is the first name?
It's Shri Sankalpa Mishra.
Yes, Sri Sankalpa, please answer.
Telomere is that part of DNA of a chromosome, rather, at the end of the chromosome.
Uh-huh. Anything else? Why is it important?
Yes, sir. Sir, a telomere is basically just like a clock. It is a biological clock, which
Mm-hmm.
which actually keeps data of when the cell division is occurring, and if the cell has to be if the cell is needed to be divided, and how many times it is to be divided. And so it is essential in the process of aging in cell divisions.
Yeah. So it protects the genome from nucleotide degradation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, great. So please submit your details, your name and phone
Yes, sir.
number to
Yes,
the
sir.
Pankaj Sharma. Okay. So we have okay. So let's wait for 1 more minute. And does any judge like here, any of the 3 judges like to take the opportunity to speak on the last answer? If you want to speak your response on the last answer verbally, you can. We have time to go with that. Shrikant, you want to say something?
Someone
We can. We can.
Yeah.
Could you please? Yeah.
I think I don't know. Like I think I'm not the right person to answer this question. Maybe Prabhakar Prabhu or Ramji Prabhu can answer.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? The telomere?
No, that Aryabhatta's narration. Want to comment something on his presentation style or the way he spoke, or any suggestion you want to give to him?
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, sorry, I did not understand the question. No, concept-wise, it was.
I think we
good.
cannot.
And
sorry for the interruption. I think
yeah,
we should not increase this because there are other 4 participants. So I think everyone should get equal opportunity to speak, whatever the way they can. Sorry for the interruption again.
Yeah, it was just in the light of encouraging the participant.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So our Brahmagupta is ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Brahmagupta, please. Your time
Yeah.
starts now to speak. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Vedantic model of consciousness, like it really, the Vedantic model has been successfully able to define and describe the term consciousness, because with the mechanics that we have studied till now, it was not able to describe this term consciousness. But with the advent of the physics and the quantum physics, the consciousness has regained some light. But still, the scientists are not clear about the term consciousness, and it has multiple definitions. But Vedantic philosophy very clearly understands and encapsulates the concept of consciousness. So, the consciousness is something which is all pervasive, like it is omnipresent, or it is present everywhere, and it is present in our every form of state, like either it is a wakeful state, or a deep sleep state, or a dreaming state, or a turia state. So this is the consciousness is every time present with us. So this consciousness we can say like we have this individuality within us, right? So we have this individuality within us due to our this we can say like that we are there is a bigger, like the consciousness is all pervading and we are just a minute components of that consciousness which are always connected with that consciousness. So like we are one with the reality, the consciousness is all in one and we are like just experiencing, we are the spiritual, like we are the beings, we are the spiritual beings experiencing this life in physical form. So I would say like this consciousness works on every level. Like we have three types of bodies for which our soul is encased: this gross or physical body, and the second is the subtler or the astral body, and the third one is the causal body. So these three bodies encase our souls. And when a person is like able to like able to spiritually elevate his life, then he can be free of these three like bodies and can merge with the one with the all pervading consciousness. So yeah, I would finish my answer with this.
Yeah, thank you, Brahmagupta. So judges, please evaluate accordingly while we take the next question. Okay, so this is for Charaka. Yes, Charak, please keep your video on and the audio on.
Yes.
We're ready? Okay, yeah, it's you. Okay. Describe the different aspects of yama, interpersonal ethics, and niyama, intrapersonal discipline, in light of Patanjali's yoga. Okay, understood the question? Take a screenshot if you want or write it. And your time for preparation starts now. Okay, just give me a thumbs up. This is okay with you.
Yes.
Okay. So audience, be ready for your question. And the question is, what is the meaning of quanta and who coined it? Yeah.
Isaac.
That's wrong. Next.
No.
Next. Huh? Oh, sorry.
Isaac raised his hand.
Oh, Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, Isaac. I thought you were the participant. Who? Isaac, yeah. You
Yes.
can rename yourself to the original names. Okay. Please raise your hand and answer it.
Sure, it was coined by Max Planck.
Uh-huh. And what is the meaning?
And which means that quanta is nothing but it is a unit which is used to for energy proportional. Sir.
Okay, anything more you want to say? You have answered correctly, but just wanted to hear from you more.
Actually, sir, I was not a science student to talk about that. Just I know the basics.
So the Max Planck, you know, right?
X, sir.
You know about Max Planck's constant also, right?
Just I know the name, sir. That's it.
Okay. Could you briefly tell something about yourself?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is Nandkishore. I am doing BBA second year at IISSQ Mudrahali campus. As I said before, I have not much interest in the computers and science, so I have taken this accounts section. And my part of interest in BBA is HR. And in the future, I want to be a HR manager, or else I need to get a startup on my own and run my own business.
Wow,
And
wish you all the best.
And being a student from IISSQ, it is known as Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, which was run by Satya Sai Baba Samiti. From there, I got to know about this spiritual quiz and spirituality program. On hearing this thing think I got to know a lot about this. What in depth of this, what is spirituality actually is, and what we think it is. That's it, sir.
Thank you so much. Forgot your name, Nand Kishore. Thank you very much. Thank you. So now it's time for our what was his name, Charaka, which means Niket or Dalton, to respond to the question. And judges, please hear to Charaka attentively, please. Charaka, please keep your video on and start speaking.
Yes, sir. So, means Yam and Niyam are the systems of Patanjali Yoga system. So, Yam Niyam comes under the influence of Patanjali Yoga system. So, means Yam is the Yam means what we have to refrain from. The activities we should not do comes under Yama, and Niyama means what we have to do. In our day-to-day activities to implement yoga. Yoga is the inner science to connect our consciousness to the supreme soul. So yama includes restraint activities like we should not be lazy, like we should not sleep very long time. We should follow some routine, and we should not abuse different materials like
Can you
alcohol and
keep your
drugs.
mic little bit further from your mouth because the air sound is coming? Yeah, continue speaking.
Restraint activities we should not do, whereas niyama means the activities we should do, like we should clean our body, we should do different asanas, then pranayam, all those things. So means it is in the second limb, niyamas, and it includes like clearness of mind, speech, body, then santosh, contentment, acceptance. Means we should be happy because ultimate aim of life are two. First is Adhatu Brahma Jigyasa, and second is uh, to be happy, means contentment. So contentment means happiness also included in niyamas. Uh, and then yamas are like means philosophical and teaching styles, like
Your video is not
we have
visible.
to.
Oh, it is okay. There's a network
Yes,
problem. Yeah,
like
continue.
we don't means what we have to don't do, like we should not take bribe, we should not be dishonest, we should not hurt anybody. Means all those philosophies comes under yama of the yogic philosophy. So these are under, means these are yam and niyam. So yam and niyam are very important in our everyday life, like from morning we start, we means first pray to the god, and then we do yoga
20,
exercises,
20 more
we do
seconds to
pranayam.
conclude.
Yes, sir. So, and we have to take food in time, then we have to take sleep in time, we have to give our body proper rest, we have to be happy, we have to talk to everybody properly. So all these comes under niyama, and yama means what we don't have to do, like we should not talk untruth, or we should not be dishonest, and then we should not have any corrupt practices, we should
Yeah,
not
thank you very much.
do abusive
Thank you very much,
things.
Charak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So these
thank
are
you.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for taking.
Thank you
Yes,
very much
thank you.
for the sharing. And we'll proceed to the next participant. So the judges, please evaluate him accordingly. uh, just a second, it came. Okay, so this is your question actually. Uh, this will be for whom? Uh,
Dhawan.
Dhawan, sorry.
Dhawan.
Yeah. Dhawan, you are seeing your question. Please, could you
Yes, sir, I am.
elaborate on the indispensability of faith and positive attitude in recovering from disease or ailments? The faith and positive attitude, they are very important in recovering from disease or ailments. So they are indispensable. So you have to speak on this. So your time for preparation starts now. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. Recovering from. Give me a second because after taking a screenshot, I'll have to go to gallery because I have joined from my
Write
phone.
down.
So let me
Your
write it
time has
down
already
completely.
started. It's preparation round. Take a screenshot immediately.
Okay, okay, fine.
Better note the
Indispensability of.
question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm taking note of that actually. In recovering from disease or ailments. Yeah, thanks. I've done that.
Okay. I have to be careful with my slides. Uh, just a second. Something is wrong or what? I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Just a second.
And maybe.
So while he's preparing, we don't have a audience round, but we like to take this opportunity to hear from maybe one participant, maybe one participant or not participant, one audience. Maybe Anula Malinder can speak about the overall uh, idea of the AISSQ, or feeling for AISSQ, and her uh, response for this quiz, how she's feeling, the feedback and basic nice gestures or whatever. So let us utilize that 1 minute and 30 minutes, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So yes, madam.
Yeah, good evening, Shrikant. It's a very well organized conference and a very well organized quiz too. And I'm amazed that the students have really paid attention to all the sessions, and they have picked up the crux of each session. So, I mean, I think Dr. T.Z. Singh will also will be very happy to learn that students have actively participated and they're really paying attention. So I'd like to wish all of them all the best. And thank you, Shrikant, for
Yeah,
allowing me to speak.
yeah, madam, please continue speaking. We have more time.
Okay.
We didn't keep the audience question for this. Yeah, thank you for your acting as a saving grace. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Like to hear from Anita. Anita, maybe you can unmute Anita ji.
Maybe next time when you don't have a slide. But yeah, I'm asking her to unmute.
Okay, so we have
Yeah.
got 30 seconds. Okay, so it will take.
Sorry.
It was Dhawan, right?
Yes.
So Dhawan, 10 more seconds to go, and you should be on the video with your answer ready. Oh, Dhawan is already there. Yeah, so Dhawan, you can start speaking now.
Yeah,
You got to
so
unmute
yeah,
yourself.
Yes.
yeah. Hello, I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so there is a direct impact of having faith and positive attitude in our health. Basically, there was a research, and I guess it was it was discussed in session as well. It was research. The research was conducted for more than 100 years. It directly revealed that there is the person who is having a little bit inclination towards spirituality, and he is having he has positive attitude, so he'll certainly have good health and longevity. So all these things will certainly come to him if one have has all these things. So like in first session, Harold J. Coing, he also mentioned, puts it very nicely, that he showed so many research statements. And he said that a person who visits at least a temple or a church or mosque even once a week, so it will increase his longevity actually. So he can live on an average more 7 years more than the his I mean his counterparts who do not do that actually. So this is a well researched statement that one who follows, who has positive attitude and who imbibes faith in any religion or spirituality, he will certainly have he is more he'll not be more prone to disease, and even if he's diseased, his recovery rate will be quite better than the opposite ones who do not have that. Like at present the scenario of coronavirus is going on. So in this scenario also we can see that there are people who are not infected to coronavirus, but just after hearing the stats they get very much disturbed, and they are like inviting coronavirus. And but there are people who gets infected to coronavirus, and but they are spiritual and they're very motivated. Their chances to get back to the normal state is much better than the other ones. So that is what I have to say on this.
Yeah, you got 30 more seconds. You can continue.
No, actually,
Okay,
whatever
you
I
are
had
done.
to say,
Okay, yeah.
I have
Okay,
done
we
that.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you very much, Dhawan. Judges, please take your time to score. Okay, while we proceed to the next question. So this question is for Ishwaran. Ishwaran, are you ready? Can you unmute yourself and say, yes, I am ready?
Yeah, yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. Explain the principles of integrative medicine. Explain the principles of integrative medicine. Your time for preparation starts now. You understood the question? You can note it down while I...
What exactly is integrative medicine?
that you have to find, and that's you have to do it.
Okay.
Your time has already started for preparation. Okay, so audience, be ready for your question. The meaning of the following words, Anobhadraha Kratavo Yantu Vishwataha. What is the meaning? Is it the all human beings are members of a single family, or B, reality is one whom the
Okay.
wise call by many names? Is it C, let noble thoughts come to us from all quarters, or D, is it let there be peace all over the world? Anyone can participate in this.
Yes, you can just make guess. You already have the answer.
Okay, the first one.
Yes. So Ritvik.
Ritvik from?
Ritvik from, can you please introduce who is Ritvik from?
Sir, I'm from IIT Bhubaneswar.
Okay. Can we take someone else, please? Don't mind. He's in the
It's
one good
also
friend.
Sri Sankalpa Mishra.
Yeah, Sri Sankal Mishra.
Yes, sir. I think it will be D. Let there be peace all over the world.
No, maybe we'll take the next participant and then because next participant.
There was hand raised by Sri Valli.
Yeah, Sri Valli, please.
Yeah, it is C, let noble thoughts come to us from all quarters.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's the correct answer. So you can submit your details. Help Dipankar with your details. Okay, your name, your contact number. And could you please tell something about yourself and how you felt, what you felt about AISSQ if you attended the AISSQ conference? Is it possible to unmute her?
Yes.
Yeah, I got unmuted just now. Yeah, this was my first attending of AISSQ, and I really felt wonderful seeing all those presentations, and I know so much knowledge flowing from everyone, especially the younger ones. This Srikanth and Deepankar, I remember few others, who gave wonderful presentations. I was really overwhelmed and at the same time humbled by all these presentations. And I came to know about this Bhagavad Gita course through a friend. which is offered in 6 months. So I joined that course, and that's how I came to know about this session in particular. And I really enjoyed all the presentations, and I learned somewhat, about all the things that I never knew before, like the
Thank you.
water works and
Thank you. Thank you,
yeah,
madam.
sure,
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you for your nice gesture, and congratulations for the right answer. So, Ishwaran, are you ready? Please, Ishwaran, your time. Please unmute yourself, and I'll start a timer.
Yeah. So, I'm audible. Yeah. So, what actually is integrative medicine? What actually it is? Okay, what actually is integration? Integration, we deal it in maths, right? The area under a graph is known as integration. So, what actually integration? The dx which you are integrating over a period. So, it's area under graph. The infinitesimally small dx's, we are adding its integration. Now, coming into biology. So, biology integrative medicine. So, from top to bottom and bottom to top, we have many organs in the golden ratio, XYZ, etc., etc. We all know about that. Taking heart, lungs, bladder, intestine, gallbladder, brain, eyes. There are many organs in our body. Now, do they function individually or do they function in coordination? The coordination and cooperation of the organs is highly essential, right? So whenever we take any medicine, when you talk about integrative medicine, it all integrates whichever medicine. There's a famous joke. You take a tablet and cut the sides of it, the side effects won't get eliminated. That's common sense. Every layman knows that. So whenever you go for integrative medicine, every part is linked with everything is connected. That's what, everything, butterfly effect, something happens somewhere. Russia, Ukraine, man, come on. So now, when we talk about our own body, when we take medicine, it just doesn't affect one organ, it affects everywhere. So when it affects everything, we should be should be careful when you're taking a medicine. Dr. B.M. Hegde tells there is an pill for every ill. There is a pill for every ill, and every one more illness follows every pill. Okay, get it? So the thing is, whenever we take medicines, we should be conscious about it, and everything is integrated our body. See, what is the greatest creation? Science always tries to know what is outside. What is that? What is this? Hey, have you ever comprehended how this human body can be made? That's where God is highly intelligent. That's where God is highly intelligent. It's not just spiritual religious things. Highly intelligent, high intelligence, enormous intelligence comes in. Some 2 power 48 Nobel prizes should be given to him in that sense. So each part is linked. When each part is linked, something happens somewhere, it's integrated. So that's where concepts like yoga, stress, brahmari, kapalabhati, pranayamam, surya namaskar, sarvangasan, dhanurasan, chaturanga dandasan, ashwasanchalan, all this come into practice. So when you talk about integral medicine, it's not always the medicine which works, it's the mentality and positive attitude of the human being, that person, which eventually triumphs him over his troubles, his weaknesses, whatsoever. Ultimately, it's one thing. Spirituality and science are two sides of the same coin. They are
Sir,
like
10 seconds to conclude,
they
please.
are like two hands. Can we function? Two eyes. Can we function with only one of them? No, we can't. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishwaran. You were very expressive. And I will request judges to evaluate our Ishwaran. Okay, so let me share the slides once again. Yeah, so call for a score. I think it will take some time, but now I think I can request judges to say something or if they feel. Otherwise, we'll wait for their scores. Um, they may take some time to score. So there is one more round after this, and then we will celebrate the beautiful outcomes of this quiz. So, Mr. Prabhakar, do you want to speak something? Can we unmute Mr. Prabhakar?
Yeah,
Just
very
in general, motivate the students.
yeah, very interesting answers from all of you, and some of you, the way you are expressing is really great. I am also encouraged by this quiz, the way it is conducted and the way you are really answering all these things. And such a young age and getting introduced to spirituality, I feel science and spirituality, I feel it's really great and everything is very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Pravakar. Shravan, are the scores ready?
Yes, let me share the screen.
Could you please? Yeah. Ishwaran is having a very wide smile, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reason.
So Aryabhatta has scored 40 in this, right?
Semi-finals and in
this
round one it is
yeah,
65.
sorry, round one it's 65, and Brahmagupta has scored 46, Charaka 51, Dhawan 44, Ishwaran 65. This is inclusive of these semi-final scores, right?
No, excluding. Total we will
Okay.
give afterwards.
Okay, so Aryabhatta, are you happy? And Ishwaran, you too. Okay, so judges, your job is still not over. There is one more round. So this is going to be an interesting round. So once again, we are going to have the narrative question. So please pay close attention to your question. And this time it is a bit more of a kind of you have to elaborate in the right spirit as well as with full confidence, and you have definitely taken lessons from your previous answers and from the judges scores. So let us go with this. So this screen is shared, right? So this is question for Aryabhat. Aryabhat, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So again you will get 3 minutes to prepare. Okay.
Right, sir.
So your question is, in light of origin of universe, how would you convince others that something does not come out of nothing? Did you understand the question?
I have to convince others that something does not come out of nothing. Okay,
Yes.
sir. Yeah, I'll try my
So you
best.
got three minutes to prepare for it.
Sure, sir.
Okay, let me see if there is a question for audience. Yeah, there is a question for audience, and we'll keep that lucky answerer busy with some discussion also. So, which one is true? This is a question. A, soul measures the size of the body. B, soul measures the size of 1 by 10,000 of the hair tip. C, if soul is immeasurable, or is it D, that soul measures the size of the brain? So how many of them responded? Dipankar.
Let me see.
Is Ritvik
So
there?
we have our judges also responding.
Judges, can you please
one sec.
take
Anita.
Anita, yeah,
No,
Anita,
no.
madam.
On top, who is it?
On top.
Okay, yes, there's also Srividya. Srividya is there.
Srividya,
Before,
please,
before,
let's hear from. Huh?
no, before that.
I hope I am also
there's
there.
so many. Yes. Okay, so there are so many.
Sri Sankalpa. Sri Sankalpa is the starting name.
He has already won twice.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, sorry.
Sri Sankalpa, please.
Just I'll let you unmute. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Is this a multiple one?
You try,
Sir,
which one
because
is
I
true?
am getting two answers right here. Sir,
What is the two answers?
Sir, the B, soul measures the size 1 by 10,000 of the hair tips, which was mentioned in one of the sessions as
Okay.
Chitana.
And what is the next?
Sir, and the next is the C, soul is immeasurable, which is
Okay.
actually I remember mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Srimad
Okay,
Bhagavad
yeah.
Gita, rather, sorry.
So since you have given one correct answer, so and since we have got 1 more minute, let's make it a little involve some fun. So Dr. Ramji Repika, what do you want to say about this, and how much should we consider it as a right?
The answer is B.
Okay, even that answer is not correct. But since he has given the answer C, so I think soul is immeasurable. So our Dipankar.
Yes, yes,
You
I
can
noted it.
collect the
I
details
have it.
from
Yes.
Sri Sankalpa. Alrighty. So stop share, and we have, who was it? It's for Aryabhatta, right?
Yes.
God save me from this low memory loss. I think it is because of vitamin B12 deficiency. Shrikant must be knowing about it. So, Aryabhatta, your time is going to start in 2 seconds. You can start now.
Yeah, sir, I'm audible. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
great.
I've written some notes here, sir. I would start with the scientific notion of how the universe came into existence. So the most fundamental theory that's now in fashion is Big Bang theory, and the origin is quite simple. The scientists say that the universe is expanding. We can see it by measurement through telescopes, and the universe expanding. So there must be some point in time that the universe was concentrated at a very small point in the universe. Although that's weird thing to say, as the first slide, the first doctor came and he said that we don't have any idea what was not in the universe, right? So the universe is not empty. It looks empty, but it is not empty, right? And we don't have any idea what was outside the universe. So that's one thing. Now, uh, the theory that I have to prove that something cannot out of nothing, right? And scientists have no clue about this thing, because there are two theories in physics. First is gravitational theory given by Newton, the Newtonian mechanics, and the other one is quantum mechanics, and given by Einstein. And before Einstein, he gives the theory of relativity. And these things fail at two significant points. First is the singularity in the black hole, right? These theory fail; they don't explain anything. The other important point at which they fail is the origin of universe. So they don't have any idea, any understanding of how could a tiny particle contain enough mass and enough, it's just not possible. Like it's not even possible if it see around us. Like it does not connect to us with our five senses. We see things. I mean, it's really difficult to assess this thing. Although this means, by the way, the laws of physics, as Doctor explained, was present there at the time of the Big Bang, because if the laws were not there in the first place, then the universe could not have expanded, right? But it expanded. That means the laws of universe were there before the Big Bang, and to be right in this sense, right? There must be some creator or something that is outside of universe, right? The universe could not come out of nothing, because the laws of universe were there. They were there. They were not in the present form as we see it, like the four fundamental forces. They were not like that. They were in a different sense. The scientists don't have any clue again about this thing, how the universe was, how the universe was. Scientists say that we have an idea about what was there at 10 to the power minus 34 seconds, but we don't have any idea how it started at all. Like, was there any push from somebody else? Theologians say it is God, right? I agree personally that there was
5 seconds
God.
to conclude.
30 or 10, sir?
5.
5. Okay, so I will just say that in the scientific domain, there is no relation. There is no way we can prove that the universe came out of nothing. And the spiritual way, I could have explained it, but the time is not there. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you very much, Aryabhatta. That was a nice attempt and expression. So let us go to the next person. This is for Brahmagupta. Brahmagupta, are you ready?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So your question is, what is humility and how one can develop this sublime quality? What is humility and how can one develop this sublime quality? Understood? So
Yeah, sir, just I'm noting down the question.
yeah, note it down fast. Your time has already started.
Yeah, sir, fine.
Okay, so question for the audience. Audience, please gear up. Dipankar, I can throw, right?
Sure. Yes, please.
Select the correct primary factors linked to aging? Is it repair in DNA? Is it B chromosome elongation? Is it C misfolded proteins? Or is it D cell growth with more efficiency? So some hands are already raised. We can hear from them.
Yeah, it's again Sri Shankalpa.
Sri Sankalpa.
Maybe we should
Okay.
allow to raise hand after we finish the question.
Okay.
But yes.
Who is in the top?
Yeah, there's only one and only.
Okay. Yes, Sri Sankalpa.
Yes, sir. Sir, it will be misfolded proteins.
Okay, great. Could you speak something about it and whatever you know, whatever you
Yes, sir.
gather
Yes,
from
sir.
the talk? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, aging, as we know, is a process which is continuous in nature, and it is inevitable. Uh, Out of the four options, if we talk about repair in DNA, actually it would be the reverse case. If DNA repair is occurring, then it means the if DNA repairing is occurring, then aging might be slower. And related to chromosome elongation, uh, if no related to chromosome elongation, if chromosome is eh, as we know, telomere is present at the chromosomes end, so telomere actually restricts, and so the process of aging. And about misfolded proteins, as we know, the central dogma, when DNA is translated to mRNA and mRNA to proteins, proteins have a specific structure and they contribute to the phenotype, or we can say some proteins are also enzymes, so they also contribute to the metabolism, cell metabolism. So if proteins are misfolded or they are not pegged as the way they should be, then it actually leads to the process of aging.
Wow, that seems to be quite handful of it. So it seems that you attended a talk, or so, I actually felt that you were the speaker yourself. So, anyways, thank you,
Sorry,
Sri
sir.
Sankalpa. Can
Thank you,
submit the
sir.
details to.
Yes, I
Uh,
have already submitted that to him.
Yes.
Thank. Oh yeah, you have
Also,
already submitted.
Sri Sankalpa has attended all the talks and then he was putting a lot of questions, especially in this Young Minds Speak.
Wonderful,
Can I
wonderful.
comment something about this answer?
Well, we our 3 minutes are over. Maybe after that, in the next, we have
Okay.
got. So, Brahmagupta, please come forward. You are ready. Your time starts now.
Yeah, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Please.
Yeah. So the question framed to me is what is humility and how can one develop this sublime quality? So first we should understand like what is humility. This word itself comes with some kindness, like it's really reflecting what it is. If someone doesn't know also, like humility, it's speaking, if we are speaking it and it sounds like pretty. Okay, so humility means kindness, compassion, and the seva bhav. If I can correctly put up in Hindi, like seva bhav. So humility is the basic innate nature. It should be in the our innate nature of our human body. But since with time we have to inculcate this quality, because humility has to be practiced. If it is not practiced, we will not be able to like really apply it in our lives. And this also this should have like it should be a innate quality, but it isn't. So like with when we are a child and we develop these things like humility, they should be practiced and implemented so that we can carry it over our life. So what I can say, like without thinking about any gain or return, how can I help other? So that is showing humility. So without expecting any gain from the second party, how can I help? How can I contribute? So this sense of contributing without expecting anything can be a part of humility. this can be one way to develop humanity. Okay, then we can have the concept of sympathy. Like, how can I be sympathetic to others? How can I show sympathy to others? And third is, like, there is one concept in psychology also, that is empathetic listening. So you don't have to do anything, you just have to listen others with an intent to help others. Like, you should put yourself in that person's place and think how should you would be feeling at that particular circumstances, or how would you be reacting to those particular situations. So this is called empathetic listening, where you put your perspective into the other's shoes. Okay, and this is also called as a paradigm shift. Okay, so you can shift your paradigm and think from the other party. Then how can we inculcate this? Our yoga really puts it in very good way, like the 8 limbs of yoga. There we have yam and niyamas. So these things have to be practiced. The self-discipline, the kindness. How do we interact with others? How do we interact with our own family
5
members? And
seconds to
yeah,
complete.
so I should say, like, it has to be practiced, and this humility can will give a feeling that this whole world is a one family, and this Vasudev Kutumbakam. So I would finish like with that. Yeah.
Thank you, Brahmagupta, with that last quote, Vasudev Kutumbakam. So
Yeah,
judges,
thank you.
please evaluate the efforts of Brahmagupta. While we take to the next question for Charaka. Charaka, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, you can keep your video
Ready.
on. Yeah, when you're prepared. So, how does synthesis of science and spirituality contribute to global peace and harmony? And your time starts now. Understood the question?
Yes, sir. Noting.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your time has already started. Yeah, so since there is no audience question after this, I'll request Shrikant Chandragiri, whatever he was trying to say last time.
Okay, sorry, that last question is partially correct. It's not exactly true. Because DNA repair, like when you have this is one
For
of
the
the
audience,
hallmark of aging. And also chromosome elongation, like when you have a chromosome breaks or ends any telomere breakage, that also leads to aging. And what is the third one? I forgot. But yeah, these all contribute to aging actually. This is like we have like 9 hallmarks of aging. This is a DNA repair is also one of them.
oh, okay. Repair in DNA, select the correct primary factors linked to aging. So you like to throw some more light? You're saying the other options are also correct, right?
Yeah, I'm saying other options also correct, like DNA repair and misfolded proteins and chromosome elongation, chromosome breakages, you can say.
Okay.
But what we have observed is, of course, age is inevitable. Like you cannot avoid it, but only from our research we found that we can delay the aging process.
Yeah.
But you cannot avoid it. It's like this kind
I
of
think
like
I
every
have to
organism
connect
need
you
it.
with the speaker. There can be nice debate with the speaker. Thank you very much for that sharing. And we have got 1 minute remaining for Charaka to respond. So anyone else want to say something? Milinder, let us hear from Milinder sir. Could you unmute Milinder sir?
Just a moment. Yes.
Size of soul has been given in the scriptures. QM.
Yeah. And in the same
In both Bhagavad Gita as well as Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
It is 1 by 10,000 of the tip of the air.
Yeah, it is for those people who cannot think beyond computation calculation.
At least for them, yeah.
Okay, so who was this? Charaka, Charaka, it's time for you now to start. So can you just switch on your video also? Because last time one judge wanted to, if it is not that bad network. And your time starts now. You are ready?
Yes, sir. Right, making notes.
No, it's already 3 minutes are over, so you can start speaking now.
Yes, sir. Okay, so synthesis of science and spirituality. There are some main factors regarding synthesis of what we mean by synthesis of science and spirituality means integration, and then what by the integration result can come out of uh, integration of in science, mainly which deals with logical thinking and answers the how aspect, like how things happen, and spirituality the why aspect, like why this happens or that happens. So both integration needs to be done. So it leads so there are some points I have noted, like just and meaningful society. It should be, it addresses means how justifiably and meaningfully we can build a human society. Means everybody should be getting justice, and it should have some meaning of whatever we do. And then meaning and purpose of universe, it addresses, like what is why this universe exists, and what is the why we exist. Like science addresses like how this happens, that, but why we are here, what is our purpose of living. And then it also addresses intellectual humility, means intellectual means by thinking. So uh, we have to be like good to others, and we should not expect anything in return. So intellectual humility also it addresses. Then convergence of intellectual and philosophical capabilities. Convergence means integrate, again integration, or what we say, both of them meets intellectual and philosophical. Means intellectual means the logical part mainly here, and philosophical means the things which we can't see, or which we don't actually see, but we can only through say by predictions and by by our thinking. So convergence of intellectual and philosophical capabilities also it covers. Synthesis of science spirituality, then axiomatic similarities between fundamental laws. Like there are different fundamental laws in science, like gravitation, electromagnetism, and then nuclear force. Similarly, there are fundamental laws in spirituality also. So axiomatic similarity between both of these also gets established. And then deeper thinking and application, like why like as per Kuhn cycle, there are different processes, and then these processes get into deeper thinking, and then after that we conclude something. So like this cycle goes. But
5 seconds to
apart
conclude.
from that, there are other spiritual aspects also, so these also gets covered by the synthesis. So it all leads to different aspects in applications. So again I would say that both integration is needed, so that
Thank you very much.
it can go in a holistic way. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Dear judges, please evaluate. And okay, so share screen. This is for Dhawan. Dhawan, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I am.
Science does not disprove the existence of God. Why and how? So your time starts now. Understood the question? So you have to convince us after 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have understood. Yeah, I was on mute
You
actually.
understood? All right. So let me see if there is an audience question. Yeah, there is one. So audience, be ready, please. Wow. Diseases that require pulmonary rehabilitation. Is it COPD, cancer, post-COVID state, or post-surgery? So according to the talk, 7 participants have raised their hand. Maybe this time we can give to someone else other than Sri Sankalpa, if he has raised his hand. It would be a nice gesture, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two
Shri
hands
Var-
we seen. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, madam, you can speak.
Is this for me, Srivalli?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's COPD and post-COVID state.
Okay. Anyone else like to give it a try?
Sri Sankalpa, yes.
Sir, it's COPD.
It's only COPD should be.
Is it Ramji
Yes, sir.
Devka?
And Sankalpa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dr. Ramji Devka. Well, according to talk and according to the question collector's understanding, it is all of them.
Oh, sorry, sir.
So they all require pulmonary rehabilitation. But we can still give some goodies to who Sri Valli and definitely to Dr. Ramji Devka also. So वो मुझे दे देना Dr.
My
Ramji
pleasure.
Devka.
You can take.
Thank you for contributing. Thank you. So Sri Valli ji, please say something
Yes, I
about
got
your.
it.
Yeah. I mean, we wanted to hear more from her because we have time. We can hear from her. Okay. Anyways, we are coming close now. So Dhawan, 10 seconds for you to unmute yourself and start speaking. There you go.
Yeah, hello, sir. So I have to speak on the theme that science does not disprove the existence of God. Why and how? So science, basically the science studies about whatever the science studies that comes under the influence of a material nature, or we can say physical laws. So and what is the definition of God? And God comes outside the realm of material nature. So certainly science cannot prove the existence of God. But at the same time we cannot say that science cannot science does not. But at the same time we can say that science also does not disprove the existence of God, because science, what science does, science studies under the realm of material nature. And if God is outside the realm of material nature, how can it prove God? But it does not mean that it can also disprove God. But we can say for certain that science can point towards God. So there are many scientific discoveries. There are many theories, like Big Bang, for instance. It says that everything has come out of nothing, but we do not have any practical experience of that. Means we can tell directly to the person who is saying that who is supporting Big Bang theory. We can tell them that show me any instances in the entire planet that something has erupted out of nothing, and a bang happened and everything has come summed up. We don't have any practical experience of that. So there are many theories where there are many theories like Big Bang is prominent, like entire world. Most of the scientists are pursuing that theory. So and they're conflicting each other basically. Earlier the theory was that the universe is eternal, and Big Bang is saying that the universe is expanding. It is ever expanding. So we are nowhere close to truth. Like, so if we apply the materialistic, because this is happening because we are applying the materialistic definition of science. Please reply to me, sir. Okay. Okay. So this is happening because we are applying the materialistic definition of science to understand God. So we are saying that science means only experimentation, only observation, and only hypothesis. So so only experimentation and hypothesis we are doing, and we are trying to understand God. But we have got limitations actually. Our experimentation and our hypothesis cannot is also under the realm of material nature. So something other alternative has to included in our definition of science. That's why a prominent scientist, forgetting the name, he said that we need to there is a need to introduce new science, because that can only bridge the gap between our understanding and the understanding of God. So to conclude to whatever I've said till now, that science has not disproved God. Why it has not disproved God? Because there are so many scientists who are accepting the position of God, who are accepting the authenticity of the scriptures. Like Einstein, he has said that.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Please conclude.
So if science has disproved God, how are there so many prominent scientists like Einstein, Newton, and Kelvin are accepting the superiority of God? So I would say that science has not disproved God, and I've also mentioned the reason why it hasn't.
Thank you very much, Dhawan. So judges, please evaluate Dhawan. Now, yeah. So let me share the screen. And this is the last question of this quiz to the last participant, Iswaran. Iswaran, are you ready? Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, just a second. Like I can run a timer, right, for 3 minutes on my mobile.
You can run. I'm running a timer too here.
Yeah, I mean, just to put
this question I'm definitely sure you are really going to love.
Okay, it's not about I'm going to love that answer.
You can't wait for this question. Shall we?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Okay. So the question is, can computers ever replace humans? Your thoughts on this? Your time starts now.
Can computers ever replace humans? Your thoughts on this?
Your time
Okay,
has
okay,
already
okay.
started. So
Just
take 3
wait.
minutes.
Don't remove the screen. Don't remove the screen. Can computers ever replace humans? Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So with this, we are done with the question, but the final answer is still pending. And so let us hear more from other experts and dear friends. So let us see the participant list who is our friend. Everyone is a friend. So Dipankar ji,
Yes.
who do you think we should hear from now? I'm not seeing everyone in this
You
participation.
are in charge.
Yes, because I can see very few actually as of now. Yeah, now I see. Okay, so maybe from our Rajendran, I think our Prema Rupini ji will be with her. So if she wants to speak something.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. So what I see is many people conduct all these conferences and all, but nobody goes through it again. And or how many understood the topics, or how many.
Madam, could you please come closer to the mic?
Yes.
You're missing. Yeah.
Yeah. So how many could were interested in the topics, and how many were really understood the matter, and how many have taken the message home clearly? All this we come to only in this quiz session. So, and see, like Dhawan was saying that at least weekly once people should go for religious places to have all this the graph and all he was referring to. So if this one message has gone to that person, like this, many have taken the direct message.
I may like to interrupt you. Please forgive me.
Yes.
Could you please switch on the speaker on the? No, I think somewhere the speaker is on. So.
Speaker is on. It is on.
I mean, are there two speakers? Some other speaker close by to you? Because
no.
Background noise was there.
Now it's good.
Yeah, some background noise was there. Could come closer to mic. Yeah.
Yes. So it is take-home message was very clear. Like one example is Dhawan's take-home message, visiting religious places. And even this one, Charaka, Niket, the message, like Yama and Nema, what should be done, what should not be done. Like these messages, they've gone to the youngsters. This is the best thing that we could have done with all these conferences. That itself is very satisfying. And to see the youngsters interested so much, it is very, very encouraging for everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, madam, for your encouraging words. Now, Ishwaran, are you ready now, Ishwaran? So it's already 3 minutes are already over, and I think it should be over in your timer also. So you are ready now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your time starts now. Come on.
Okay, so can computations ever replace human beings? Okay, so how did we all begin our lives? We were basically hunter-gatherers. From hunter-gatherers, we were agrarian societies, basically dependent on agriculture. Now, from agriculture, we slowly moved on to barter system, where we exchanged commodities for mutual benefit. And there was lack of coincidence of wants, because of which we evolved. See, human life is all about evolution. And now slowly there came, Alexander Fleming's and Graham Bell's phone talking through. We all did that experiment, right? We put a cup over here, cup over next wall, and we communicate through the wire. Remember the science experiment we used to do it as kids? So how did the sound go from one location to the other? And that's the basic thing, right? Computation, typewriting. Then came IBM, and slowly from IBM it evolved. Then came, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, the top five companies, the tech five I'm talking about, Apple, Microsoft, all that. Now, slowly moving ahead, today we have artificial intelligence, we have Meta, we have Metaverse, we have VI, AI. Now let's initially talk about the positive things. Do I think would I be able to answer this question if not for my computer or internet? Would you be listening? Would you be judging in the first place? Come on. No, you can't, right? Because it's all the pros of computation, pros of development, pros of evolution, pros of information technology, pros of desire to do more, to excel, because there is a better tomorrow for everyone. You go and tell to an African kid that there is no tomorrow, you don't have computer. I've seen a video where an African teacher drew MS Excel on the computer on the board and then taught to him. See, where are we? This is known as inequality in distribution. Now, will AI replace us? Will computation replace us? I don't know. I'm no one to answer. Maybe yes, maybe no. It all depends on what we think, how we are. Everything is having a spear, two sides. What you'll call a thing of two sides. It can even pierce you, or you can cut. A knife, you can kill, you can cut vegetables. Come on. So it's as simple as that. It all depends on how intelligent we are. Basically, our discriminative power between what is good and what is bad. That's all it is. And let's say AI replaces us. What happens? We'll die. Then what? They'll also fight within them, don't they? As we do. One fine day, they'll also get eliminated. And evolution comes, we progress. That is cycle. The cycle of life, the cycle of birth, the cycle of death. Everything on this planet is cycle. Business cycles, life cycle, everything. Right from precipitation, right from evaporation, condensation, precipitation, life birth, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, that cycle. Everything on this planet is cycle. Recycle. Go on a cycle, you save this earth from a disastrous cycle, which we don't want our coming generations to see.
Yeah, 5 seconds to conclude, please. Yeah, please conclude. Hello.
God gave us brain.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Simple.
Thank you, Ishwaran. It was very interesting. It was very expressive. And judges, now you can take your time to evaluate Ishwaran. Also, I think next we have some what do you call gifts for you, all of you, some surprises. So Dipankar, I think you can run the slide. So I think there are going to be a cultural interludes. There is going to be cultural performance. This first one is a Sarod performance by Saurish Bhattacharya. It's a very beautiful performance. Dipankar, we can't wait for it. Can you please play it? Wow, it was wonderful. He was playing like a pro. So we can play the second cultural performance. There's a beautiful performance by Gautam L. He's working in Samsung, and but he's having such good hands on synthesizer. Please listen to him. Amazing. Please, could you please use the reactions to applaud for these artists who are so great? We are learning from them. So now I'll request our judges to speak. Now we can speak. First, I would like to request Dr. Ramji Repaka to how he felt and please motivate the young minds. Please
Yeah.
unmute yourself.
So thank you, Mr. Sharma. Sharmaji, it was very nice to see such an excellent organization of the program and to keep everyone intact with the knowledge which they have taken home during the conference. And notwithstanding the failure and success from of this competition, so it is really awesome to see how the participation was reaching the heights and peaks. And I really admire and I appreciate the efforts taken by the participants, I said, irrespective of their outcome. So it is applauded. I mean, it is very welcoming move. And then we expect that such type of, outcomes, especially in terms of taking out the cream is, very nice. It is appreciated. Thank you so much for your, the team effort by all your team members, including you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ramji Repaka. Dr. Ramji Repaka is personally a very sweet person, and he likes to interact with youngsters and motivate them in many areas, including me. He still thinks that I'm young. Thank you very much for that. So now, Mr. Prabhakar Ballapale, Mr. Prabhakar.
You are.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah.
Prabhakar. Yeah, could you?
Yeah, it was very nice actually. So science follows the bottom-up approach, and spirituality follows top-down approach. And I'm very happy today that many of you youngsters could synthesize these two approaches. Especially I saw some of the answers given for questions like origin of the universe, or otherwise, like can machines replace human, or otherwise can we disprove the existence of God? They're really very interesting for me. So from core of my heart, I appreciate all of you, irrespective of whatever score you get, whoever wins. It was all really a very good journey. I think everybody enjoyed here. So thank you very much. My request is that please continue, this search for real knowledge. That is most important. It's not the result what matters. It is the depth in the subject and how much really we enjoy while pursuing this. So that is really going to help you and inspire you so much in your lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Prabhakar. Though I didn't get any score, but I promise you that I will continue. So, Mr.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Sharma, I request the actual name also to be appended along with their, the quiz name. So it would be nice to know that.
Sure. Yeah. In fact, yeah. So, can we do that? Maybe the participants can take the time to do this. They can now revert to their
They can keep their actual
real
quiz
names.
name,
Yeah.
but they can put their name additionally. Yes, yes.
Okay. So, our very nice student, very nice person. His name I stole. My spiritual mentor gave me a new name after his name. My name is also Sushant, but Srikanji, please, we want to hear from you.
So actually, this is a very interesting idea to conduct this quiz competition, and these questions are very stimulating and thought-provoking. I am actually appreciate the people who collected the questions and they arranged this thing. It's very thought-provoking and stimulating. And I am very impressed with the knowledge of the students who are participated here. And one thing I have noticed is like in the first and second rounds, people who got the questions from the Vedantic or Puranic questions, they were unable to answer. And the people who got the questions from the science, they were able to answer very quickly. That actually very much reflects our life, where we are actually lacking, where we can improve in our life. We should actually take science and as well as spirituality together. We can read. And if you ponder over this, if you delve in these questions very deeply, then you will come to a question answers where like you will understand the purpose of life and everything. So one should think deep about these aspects in your life. Then it makes your life very meaningful and purposeful. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrikantji. Thank you very much, all the judges. Now, please tell me, is my video coming nice?
Now it is.
Because it is
very nice.
Oh, yeah, I'm asking because it's a time for group photo. So please, everyone, please switch on your video. We want to take some snapshots. Everyone, all are requested to switch on their videos, please. Yeah, Vineet, yes. Yeah, Prema Rupini ji. Yeah, our chairman is also there. Dr. Suhas. Anand Shesha, please, could you? And Pratibha Boro, please. Everyone, please. Now I start taking snapshots in the group photo. With a smile, everyone. Our Milinder sir knows how to make everyone smile during group photo. Ha 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 he, right? I remember. So we are done. Yeah, Narendra Kumar Reddy joined. We can take his photo also. We can hear the beeps. It means that screenshot beeps and WhatsApp beep. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, now it's time for the revelations. I think. Are we ready, Dipankar?
Uh, yes,
Are we ready with
I think so.
not the quiz names but the real names? Otherwise, you can you
I think I
can.
didn't mess them up. I didn't confuse,
Okay,
but yeah,
we are. I
I
can.
think we
We know how
are
to map.
ready.
Anyway, so let us reveal our winners one by one. So please let the first slide come, and all of us are going to clap for all the winners and for every one of us actually. Please. So the second runner-up would be. Let's see who is the second runner-up.
Yeah, Niket, keep your camera on if possible.
Yeah, keep your camera on. Yeah. Niket Kumar Jha, congratulations. Niket Kumar Jha, you will really perform so nice. And please, everyone, clap for. I like to hear some claps. If you could switch on your audio and thank you, Niket Kumar Jha. Okay, so who is the first runner-up, which means a second prize winner? Suspense is building up.
I couldn't add some suspenseful music, but yeah.
Mrinal Kumar, it means Dhawan, right? Mrinal Kumar,
Yes.
congratulations so much. Heartiest congratulations. Be there. We want to hear from you. And that's it, the moment. It is a moment when we reveal the winner of the first prize. And let's see who that one is. Please let the revelation be done. And it is Akash Buller, first prize winner. I think it's Arya Bhatta, right?
Yes.
Wow. So share the same initials. So congratulations, Akash Buller. So we like to hear from winners now. Let us start from Niket. We will give first chance to Niket, your experience and how you felt, and you are feeling something right now, right? By the way, just to reiterate, please correct me, I may be missing. Our second runner is going to get an award equal to how much? I forgot. Is it
I guess it's 5,000.
5,000?
Yes.
Congratulations. Dhawan, the first runner-up, he's I mean Mrinal, he has won 8,000.
Yes.
And the first winner that I remember is 10,000
Yes.
cash prizes plus some other surprises. So Niket, please share your feelings. How was the journey?
Yes, means actually, synthesis of science and spirituality, I had not much idea, but yes, I understood so many things because I enrolled in a fusion of science and spirituality course also from Bhaktivedanta Institute. So it comes later, but means still we had so many thoughts in orientation class itself. We've given so many ideas and so many knowledge like how synthesis means some basic ideas we had about how synthesis works on science and spirituality. So in that way I tried to connect with different aspects scientific terms also we had like Kun cycle, and then for global peace how it works. um, everybody understand their values and all those things. So this is something about the last round, and like first round was like very difficult for me to progress. I did not remember exactly how, which Nobel laureate or which scientist gave which quote, means somehow it was confusing for me, but I tried to manage then after means by giving the first answer, means the quickest answer that time. So that that saved me, and then that is how. But congratulations to the first winner also, means because I think my his power of expression somehow was good, so that's how he could influence the judges also perhaps. But yes, his
Very
ideas were
nice.
means mainly revolved around one idea, but yes, it was good, I think, expression. Okay, thank you then.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. You are
And
encouraging
congratulations
and
to second winner also. Thank you, sir.
appreciating. Yeah, very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Niket ji. Now, Kunal, please share your feelings, how you're feeling now after winning the second, after winning, please. Please unmute yourself. Oh, he's not able to unmute himself. Okay. Yeah, please.
Yeah, hello. Thank you, sir. So I'm feeling very excited, and I'm feeling very good after securing second position in this. And I'm audible very clearly.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to thank to the organizers actually. I mean Sai Vineet and the other one. I'm forgetting the name. Actually, I registered the last day.
That other name is Sushant Sharma.
Susank and no
Quiz master. Okay.
There was Rutvik.
Yes.
So, yeah, actually I got a forward on WhatsApp that means something related to science and spirituality is going to be organized by Bhaktivedanta Institute, and I received the last day. I mean that was the first day of that program, so I received that last day. So I thought that means they will not allow me to register into this, but I connected with Rutvik and Sai Vinith, and they allowed me. Only 3 hours were remaining, so I'm very grateful to them. Actually, they allowed me to to enter into this conference and be able to hear very nice and very thoughtful insights on this very important topic, science and spirituality. So first time I'm hearing this, and I would say it's very amazing to learn how the science and spirituality are not separated. Means we always we have been taught that way. We've been hearing since longer that science is something, means away from spirituality. If you are a student of science, then you cannot believe in God. So we have such kind of notions in the society. But after hearing from many scholars, from many from Manoranjan Sinha, so I'm very impressed by him, how he presented the insights on science and spirituality. So after hearing, I got very clear that they are not separated; they are very much interrelated, and they are complementary to each other. And and we need to go a level more, and we need to explore these things, and we need to establish this point that they are not they are very interrelated, and this will help the society, nation, and the entire world grow in very sustainable manner and grow in a positive direction. So that's all what I wanted to say, and thank you very much for organizing such a nice conference. I'm looking forward to join the coming courses as well. Thanks.
I'm looking forward to meet you. Your answers were really very, very much eye-openers. I really enjoyed your answering. Thank you and
Yeah,
congratulations,
thank you, sir.
Kunal. Now let us, we all want to hear from the winner, from the first prize winner, Akash Bullar. Please
Thank you, sir.
share your feelings now.
Sir, I'm feeling amazing. It's really hard to tell you how I'm feeling right now, because I was not expecting this. I was just my primary motive was to gain knowledge from different experts who came and provided their insights into their domains, specific domains. But after I knew that there was a quiz that was being held, I was excited because I love quizzes. I don't know why. Since childhood, I've been I've been always interested in questionnaires, question answer. It's also one of the major aspects of our religion. Many of the not Puranas, some Puranas as well, some Upanishads starts with questions, and also Tato Brahma Jigyasa, Vedanta Sutra also starts from there. So that's very interesting way of communicating. I think that somebody asks question, you answer it, everybody learns from it. One more thing I would like to tell is, there's something interesting I would like to say, because it might help not the people present here, but some other maybe who will watch it later on. That when I was 20 years old, like around 4 or 5 years old, I was an atheist. I did not believe in God. So my family was not, I was not born, brought up in an environment where my father, mother, or my brothers were religious or something like that. So we were very, far away from God. We didn't even have Bhagavad Gita at our home at that time. So probably that's the reason. And I used to watch movies in which they showed, and not even movies, in reality, like they put milk over Shivalinga and all that. I used to question everybody that you're wasting milk and all those, things that come to
youngster's mind all the time. But what happened was a significant event happened in my life. I got very ill, very ill. So it was a very, I mean, I had to spend a fair bit of time on my bed. I was bedridden. And I used to, I was in ICUs a lot of times, and I saw people dying around me, literally. And that changed my perspective about life, death, and, how to live, and God also. And I came to understand that there must be something larger than this world we live in. And there must be something greater than speaking the truth, being moralistic. Like, moral values are very important, but there's something higher than that. And that's Krishna for me right now. I'm like being an atheist to being I'm a wannabe bhakta of Krishna. I can't even say I'm a bhakta of Krishna, but I'm trying to read Bhagavad Gita. I have a lot of Prabhupada books in this Almira is actually filled up with a lot of Prabhupada books, and I'm trying my best to read these books every day, chanting also. And I just feel that this is one of the most important things that we can do in our life, that like in religion, this is the goal of human life, to attain God, not to attain God, actually to serve God in reality. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to do it even more with even more vigor from now on, as I feel very, very delighted in the company of you, everyone here. And I'm very thankful to the organizers, and especially the AISSQ 222 team, whoever held it. I'm thankful.
Thank you, Akash. It was really very, 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 very inspiring, your journey. It reminds me of the journey of Jain Srivastav, who was also an atheist, but he became a believer. He was carrying the picture of Krishna. Also, I'd like to hear from our two participants. They also like traversed the journey with us, and they are very intelligent, very sharp. From Brahmagupta first, please, could you please share some thoughts with us?
Yeah, sir. So, I'm very blessed to be part of this AISSQ conference, and I was really looking for such type of conferences, such type of speakers who embrace spirituality, who embrace our Vedic religion, Vedas, and the religion. So, because when I am particularly doing my masters, so there very few people, or I will say it is negligible to zero, that someone is doing research on bringing out the ancient knowledge from the Ayurveda or the Upanishads, and really exploring them. So I didn't get that much support regarding this. I really wanted to do some work on that field, working on the ancient Vedic scriptures, the Ayurvedas, how they deal with this modern medicine. How can we work for this integrative medicine thing? Because this modern medicine doesn't give things to for wellness. They doesn't offer anything. It is for 98% of the things are for illness. If we have the disease, then they are offering something but how to live a healthy span of life, they are not suggesting anything. And there comes the alternative set of medicines, or the techniques, yoga, Ayurvedic, these herbs and these all things. They help us in dealing with daily problems in a very much sustainable manner. So this conference was very good for me, and I related with most of some of the speakers very good, because my domain was this computational biology. So the Rima Dada, I think, from AIMS, she showed her presentation on this yoga, impacts of yoga physically, on genome level and genomics. So that was very intriguing for me, how they are really applying in these fields, exploring yoga and with scientific tools. So this was very really gave me a broad perspective, and I have not fully grasped these things, and this is a lifelong journey to learn. So I'm hoping to learn Vedas and Bhagavad Gita in a much more profound manner, with these eminent speakers. We have the Swamis and these prominent speakers. So yeah, I'm blessed to be part of this quiz, and since I didn't attain this any position, but I was also not expecting that because I just participated to like have a revision for the content that we covered in the conference. So yeah, it was a great experience, and thank you to AISSQ team for conducting this and really giving us a chance. And
You're already a winner because whosoever traverses the path is a winner. So it's very inspiring, very
thank you.
inspiring. Pranav, please. We want to hear from Pranav now.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, when I received the mail from our director, I was just the day before, just I was telling him, sir, we don't have any seminars from high-end people like from professors from MIT and Harvard. So yeah, that was a student feedback. So I gave him the feedback. The next day he just sent a mail on spirituality. So I thought, chalo, weekend is there, instead of having fun, let's learn something. So I just, got into a seminar. As the seminar was progressing, I got interested. Basically, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba tells that science and spirituality are not something separate. Spirituality is something which a person, when he surrenders to the God, no, that's when he realizes spirituality. And that too, even I believe, because in my journey also, my mother was alumnus of Anantapur campus of Triple IHL. So what actually she goes for all bhajans and all. I used to think, it's not like them as a kid, to be frank. I used to, live my life. But I was not, against God. I was never into blasphemy or not, or I was not somebody who likes God. Okay, okay, not that American in PK. Okay, so so to put it simply, it was a journey. Win or lose, not something which matters to me. To be frank, I just came for the journey, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being with us in this journey. And yeah, it doesn't matter who loses or winner. Everyone is a winner. Okay, so now there is a special person who wants to congratulate you, all the winners and everyone. The chairman of AISSQ 2022, Sri K. Vasudev Rao, who is also the president of Bhaktivedanta Institute. And now I request Sir to congratulate the winners and share his message.
Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, it's great. It was a great session. Continuously we are there and could not see how the session is progressing, how time is progressing. And all the participants, they are very wonderful, very enthusiastic, and the questions were very thrilling. Some questions appear to be, I know it, but until answer comes, is it really true or not? So it was really encouraging, enlightening, and engaging quiz. Is because of all the participants and the quiz team. I think it is a very different, unique quiz on science and spirituality. Very rarely such quizzes happen, science and spirituality. So thank you all. Thank you, the quiz team and the judges. They have the toughest job to assess the answers which are not objective type. So they have done really wonderful job. And congratulations to the winners, our Niket Kumar Jha. Niket is very active participant wherever he participates. AISSQ or course, he's always asking questions. So asking questions is very good symptom of a good student. So we are all students, we are all learning, and we being students, questions always make us very enthusiastic. So therefore, quiz is very, very enthusiastic program for all of us, and especially this interesting science and spirituality. And Mrinal Kumar, second prize winner, and Akash Bular. I think the way you are answering the questions, three of you and also other participants, it is surprising sometimes that such wisdom is already existing or something learned from AISSQ. So we should keep organizing these conferences and these quizzes. And the quizzes and highlight our quest to know. We being spiritual beings, we have quest to know. But our quest to know has not been properly nurtured or properly directed or properly distributed because life is holistic. So the purpose of the conference is to redistribute that tendency to ask questions, to inquire, to bring in spiritual aspect of life by showing the importance of spiritual aspects of life from both spiritual and scientific aspects. So it is something similar to Athato Brahma Jignasa. So it is wonderful that to see that the Jignasa is there, and if we provide right platform, everyone would like to pursue this. So in this modern age, this science and spiritual quest, the quest should be combined with both the science and other branches of modern education and spirituality and other forms of traditional wisdom. So to bring them together, it is very, very important to make life meaningful and purposeful and make life happy. And there are so many people who are stuck in at certain stages of life, because as long as life goes on, but sometimes life gets stuck and they are looking for answers. Sometimes it appears that we are doing a lot of hard work, but is it really helping people? But when we hear accounts like Akash, so it gives us encouragement that definitely yes, people need this knowledge, and we should keep endeavoring to take this knowledge to as many people as possible, especially the younger generations, because they can really adapt and they have sharp brains. Science spirituality requires sharp brains, but sharp brains are a little bit gone into a single direction. So I'm very, very, really very happy. And in fact, we can say whoever joined today in this quiz, the participants, the audience, the quiz master, the judges, the quiz team, organizing team, is all are winners because what we have discussed today is not any other quiz, it is Brahma Gnana. So Gnana and Vijnana, science and spirituality. So we have learned a lot of things in conference and here, and we should try to apply it in our life. And we should be not just willing, but we should act. That is a secret of success. Is knowing is one thing, applying another thing, and willing is one thing, and acting is another thing. So from first step is to know, then we should apply, and then we should be willing to do, and then actually act. So I hope with the conference and the quiz, with the knowledge you gain, try to apply it in your life in a small way, in a non-intrusive way to your basic necessities or basic activities of your life, like education and other things. And spirituality can be incorporated, science and spirituality, both can be incorporated without intruding, without disturbing our other aspects. And slowly, slowly we'll see that They are really help us, especially when difficult times come. The transcendental knowledge helps, because problems at a level cannot be solved with the same level of knowledge. We need some higher knowledge to solve the problems at our level. So therefore, spirituality is nothing but higher knowledge about our existence. So if we have that knowledge, and if we apply and act, then we can very easily overcome the difficulties. Difficulties will be there, but we will not be affected, or we can easily overcome with less damage and less being hurt less. So we have to pursue both science and spirituality in our life, and we should work hard. We should also incorporate other activities in our life, make life holistic. Have sports, have academics, have some spirituality, have some extracurricular activities. In this way, our life will become very holistic. And simple questions, they actually bring out the deeper aspects of our existence. Like Newton has questioned the apple falling, and we have gravitation, which is very lot of effect in our theories. Similarly, if we question about ourselves, like for example, all of us want to be happy. Why all of us would like to be happy? Why some people by chance are not trying to become unhappy? So this is, if you ask this simple question, then there will be explosion of spiritual realization. So therefore, the quiz epitomizes those questions, that jignasa, that inquiry. So we should spend some percentage of our life, maybe start with single digit, and incorporate spirituality in our life. So the synthesis of science and spirituality will bring lasting happiness, and the efforts that are being made in this direction, both in conference and in the quiz, they continue. And I invite all the participants to join our efforts to take this forward, to take this to people who are really need it. There are some people, if they get this, some of at least a little bit of this knowledge, they will get a big relief, which we don't know. So many people like that. So it is great social service also. Social service is not only for poor people, but there are also rich people who are not finding peace, and that percentage is increasing, and there is more and more need for synthesizing science and spirituality. So I invite all of you that this is not the end of our journey, it is our beginning of our journey. Get in touch with our Bhaktivedanta Institute centers nearby you. You have all the contacts. We have shared you in the conference, and also afterwards in your booklet also we have. So wherever you are close, get in touch with Bhaktivedanta Institute, and we will send occasional announcements, not very intrusive or not too many. That would be really interest you. And please try to join those programs, and if possible, try to join in our efforts to conduct those programs. At least participate, but try to help us also. That would be great service to humanity, because we are a small team, requires a lot of help. So, but I really enjoyed this evening in Brahma Gnana, Gnana Vijnana. So I thank all of you for participating, the organizers, the judges, they're very wonderful. Prabhakar Pallapalle, Ramji Repaka, and Srikant Chandragiri. They're joining from different parts of the world. So science is a blessing if we nicely use it. And today, this evening is a best example of synthesis of science and spirituality for welfare of humanity. So thank you very much. Namaskar. And I hand over to our
Thank you.
quiz
Thank you
master.
so
Thank you.
much for the inspiring message. Really, we like to abide by that. Okay, dear audience and participants, there had been a mistake from our side. Please forgive us for that. The prize is funny because we were so much involved in this organization, we just lost track of the amount. The first prize is definitely 10,000 rupees, so Arvata, you don't have to worry. But second prize is 5,000, not 8,000, and third prize is 3,000, not 5,000. So Mridal and Niket, you are still very proud winners and really gems. So we apologize for that mistake. Okay, so now our secretary, the organizing secretary of AISSQ 2022, as well as this quiz, Sri Jitun Dhal, he wants to submit his vote of thanks to everyone. Please, sir.
Am I audible?
Some echo is coming.
Yes, you have two devices.
I think Sri Jitun Dhal is taking time to fix the audio.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I thank all the participants and audience for joining us this evening. To make the AISSQ more lively and participative, our team came up with this idea of organizing a I like to thank the three judges, Dr. Ramji Rapeka, Mr. Prabhakar Ballapalle, and Mr. Sikant Chandragiri for taking time from their busy schedule. I would also like to acknowledge our quiz master, Sesosant Sharma, and quiz supporting team, Srimati Radha, Sai Binit, Ritik, Dipankar Sharma, Nikhil Enugu, and Shravan Kumar. I would especially thank all the cultural performers, Sarod Suresh Bhattacharya and Gautam, for their dedicated efforts to mesmerize us with their wonderful performance. I would especially thank all the general sponsor, first prize sponsor, which is 10,000, Dr. T.D. Singh's Institute of Science and Religion, IISR, Navi Mumbai, for their kind support. Second prize sponsor, Bhaktivedanta Institute, Bangalore, which is 5,000 for their kind support. Third prize sponsor, Dr. Kaushik and Jai Kumar, which is 3,000 for their kind support. I once again would like to heartily congratulate all the winners of the quiz competition. Before I conclude, I would request all the students to carry forward the message in your lives, the spirit of synthesis of science and spirituality in search for ultimate reality, and also the constructive principle for building to harmonious and peaceful society. Wish you all a great future ahead. All the best for your career and life. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Jitunji. I'd like to thank on behalf of everyone, you, for being the secretary and being the guiding force. So, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so it's time to close the session. I opened the session and they have asked me only to close the session. So with heartiest congratulations and a heart full of gratitude, I like to announce the closure of this session. Please stay healthy and always keep on the path of knowledge, as our chairman has shared with us. And with these words, and please bless me also. Thank you very much. Good night.
Yes, and we can display this certificate of participation that would be sent to all our participants, and there will be different certificates for the first, second, and third prize winners. This will also be delivered to you through soft copy through emails. So please be in contact with the volunteers and the group respectively. Yes,